I actually want to change the title already. It says, my title right now says, the next episode. Oh, fuck. See, it already fucked up on Kick. I hate this Restream shit. It always this every time. Alright, so I was going to have the episode called the next episode, but I'm going to save that for another time. I'm going to call this Up on a Tuesday. I don't think I've used that yet. Up on a Tuesday. Real quick. This Restream already renamed the stream, but that's okay. Up on a Tuesday. As you can see, it is day 151 like Bacardi. I did not get Bacardi 151 now, just because that is disgusting. Damn, am I connected on Restream or what? Should be. I think we're connected. Let's see, we'll do a test on YouTube. If not, we got the backup. There's Ty on YouTube. And I don't see my chat on the screen. That is unfortunate. Let's do Kick. I thought it wasn't working, but I swear it was. Oh, maybe because I changed the title. I don't see YouTube though. It's always something, I swear. Maybe I have to just change it. And I don't know if you can change it after. Hold on. Up on a Tuesday. Yeah, it should be this one. So, cannot edit connected event. Edit on YouTube. I don't know. It says it's connected, so why can't I see my screen? Unless it made it a different. Maybe there's two YouTubes up. Hold on. 1 second. This is definitely technical. Oh, let's see. Here, I'll put it up over here just in case. Oh yeah, we'll do it like this. Pop out the chat. Up top. And then we go change this to chat. Something like that, right? Okay. So stream finished. I don't know. Every time it's like nothing ever works. It's like you have to like double check it. It's all good though. We're back, episode 151. That's 150 plus 1. So we got the little YouTube chat on the bottom right here. That'll be it for now. I'm gonna get rid of this little message though, but that's okay. It'll progress as we go. All right, what up, Ty? What up, Ty? You know, back in this as always. Late night. What's crazy is that I don't know why I feel the need to stay up late night, where I could just like stream earlier. I don't know. It's like I don't know if it's like a superstition thing at this point, or what, but it is what it is. But I had to bring the yak back out. It's been a while. I know. Last time I really went yak crazy. I went actual crazy. Not that crazy, but like crazy enough to be in some life-changing shit. So, you know, this is just obviously like I don't even have enough yak to get as drunk as I was at Comic-Con, so it's not even like that. I just woke up. I took another nap. This has definitely been my thing. But I woke up like feeling like, damn, I could like stream for 6 hours. And then like 10 minutes later, I was tired. So it's all good. But I feel pretty awake though. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Yo, I've just been grinding. Was promoing the one clip with the Dalton clip. I definitely added some more in there. So I'm hoping to get a top slot on crazy ass clips. Hoping to get the we're going for the pin. We're going for the pin spot. The slots are like 138K and another one are like 68K. So I'm hoping to break 68K on that video, like 70K, so I can pin it up there. Also did another clip of Ed Matthews. Who the fuck is doing that? Ed Matthews, kick streamer, him doing that 17th door thing that everybody's doing where they the plastic over their face, the double plastic, so it feels like you're suffocated. Like there's a clip of him like just ripping out the plastic, which is hilarious, just like over dramatic, like saying he's schizophrenic or whatever. That's a crazy ass streamer right there. Just like extreme trolling, but I mean, or maybe he's dead serious, but that was kind of the post, but that shit's hilarious. I guess we could. I'll play it later. Yeah, man. Shit. Getting over this arm, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting over it. Kind of sick and tired of dealing with this shit. Though I'm getting better though, you know. Before, like for the first like couple of days, I was just like, when I got home, it was just like, I had no shirt on because I was like, this is so annoying to take a shirt on and put it back on. So I was just like, I'd rather just have no shirt. I'll put like a little shirt over it or a jacket or a robe, just because it was so uncomfortable. But now I'm able to actually like do it where I can hold my arm up. It is, the hardest part is like holding your arm up because the cast is heavy. So like just holding it up like long enough to like slide your arm through the sleeve, and the sleeve is a little bit smaller than this thick ass cast, so you kind of gotta push it through. But meanwhile, it's your actual arm, so you gotta like, it's difficult. But I'm getting faster and faster at that. So that was giving me anxiety. Like, damn, I can't do shit. But now I can at least, you know, easily put a shirt on. So, you know, I'm just able to do more shit. So the mobility is definitely there. I couldn't lift my arm up. That does kind of hurt to kind of like straight up lift it. But it's just the weight more than anything. You know, it's like if your arm was like 5 pounds heavier, you just feel that shit. Plus, I haven't been working my arm out for a while. So, but yeah, just, I could not do this before. I could not do this. I could not. My arm had to be in like one specific position or it would start to hurt. It'll still hurt if I have it in the wrong slight position, if it goes too low, if I have it up too high. It's like that. I'm constantly adjusting this sling, like pulling it this way so my arm's a little more elevated, or sometimes pulling it down like I'm sitting down. But you don't want it too low when you're sitting down because then you're resting your weight on it. It's a real balance with this thing. But you know, we learn. Oh, shoot. I got to come up with some IRL ideas that I can do, especially with like one hand. Glacial Musher in the chat has been like, yo, come up with some ideas. I haven't even gotten back to him yet. The only really thing I can think of, especially like things I can do with one hand, that would be like kind of like funny virals, almost to do the Reaper challenge again. I don't want to do that shit again. I don't. But with the right combination, I'd probably do it again. For like the right collab, I'd probably do it again. If it was gonna like turn into something, I'd probably do it again. But just for free, I don't know. Twice is crazy. After the first time, I told myself I was gonna do it, so it'd have to be the right thing where I know this shit's gonna go crazy viral. Then I guess I could do it. Things like that, because you know what I'm saying? It's like I could come up with like food ideas, but what's gonna really be viral? It'd have to be like some sort of food where it's like, like the world's biggest pizza slice, or you have 30 minutes to eat it, some shit like that. That could be viral. Or like if you can finish this, it's for free or whatever. Shit like that could be viral. Or like trying some other food or something that's not common. So I had to think. I even went on ChatGPT, but it was like there's like nothing on it. I could have, like, usually I'll get like one good idea from ChatGPT, but it was like literally nothing. So I'm like, I don't know. So I gotta really think. Again, because it's one hand, you know what I'm saying? It's one hand. Or just do kind of just viral shit. But I just gotta think. I just haven't been able to really, really, really think or drink. Here we go. First sip, the worst sip. That wasn't that bad though. I think because I had it melted for like 10 minutes. It helps. It helps, man. I'm just trying to go viral. I feel like it's like if I'm able to go viral from like inside the house or like one hand on IRL, that shit's fucking hard, cause it's like I feel like it's a million times harder to go viral inside the house, like on desktop. Like I don't think we've done it yet, really. I don't think we have a clip go over like 2,000 on the desktop, and that's just like because I'm probably talking about something that's already kind of viral based. Not in this location. It'll probably be hard to go viral. It's possible, definitely possible. But it's that IRL, man. It's that IRL. It's that IRL. But not necessary though. I'm actually proud of myself for it's been since what? We did IRL Sunday. So I probably did IRL, it was Monday. It's been over a week of desktop, which, we've done that before. And that definitely has been driving me crazy before. Like, only desktop for like a week or two. But, because normally I would have just, I gotta do something. Even if it means I'm going to Wendy's drive through, you gotta do something. Though I was kind of running out of those kind of like simple ass ideas that we could do, even when I did have my shit. So it'd still be kind of slightly difficult, but at least I could kind of like think of stuff, figure out something to get into. So it's still being creative, and it's like one of those things where it's a week, but it feels like it's been a month already. Obviously, it hasn't, because there's still 20 days, 10 hours, and 43 minutes and 33 seconds roughly until the Twitch return, and I'm kind of like putting my arm injury on the same time platform. Hopefully it'll be faster though. I don't know if it's physically possible. So I'm thinking about the next steps. Like how, I don't know. I just really want to get this cast off. And if I can like wrap it myself without having to like go and deal with all this other bullshit, I might have to do that. I don't know though. I don't know. The elbow is so important though. Like, it's something I don't want to play with, because just so much relies on your elbow, like carrying things. Like, you don't even like, just like carrying stuff is like so, you just take it for granted. Like, such little stuff sometimes. Like just even doing two things at once. So if you got to carry something and like just use your phone or something, it's just like you just take it for granted. Like how much you fucking use two arms sometimes. But this is part of the growth. It's so weird. It's still so weird. I don't know how, like, it's so weird not to watch Twitch. It's so weird not to watch Twitch. I like deadass. I'm not watching Twitch. I know I probably could like watch Twitch like on some like logged out account or some other account, but I'm literally not watching it. It kind of turned me off. I'm not gonna lie, in a way. Like, and just is that much harder to get to the content. I haven't really been watching Kick or anything. I haven't been watching any. I've just been watching YouTube again. The yak though. Yeah, that's the crazy thing about the yak. It's like a sleeper. It'll just hit at one point, and all of a sudden, you get the yak yap. As soon as a yak yap starts, that's how you know it's going down. I haven't reached that point yet because I don't want to like go crazy. But there might be some yak coming. Yap. No, yak yap. It's when you yap off the yak. And you just. Oh man, day 151. Wouldn't that be like, that's like the equivalent of 5 months, huh? That's the equivalent of 5 months streaming every day. That feels kind of unreal. I'm trying to think if like it feels like 5 months or longer, and it feels probably about right. It probably feels like almost exact. Like not when I think about it. I don't know if I off the top of my head. Yeah, I guess so. I probably would have said almost like 6 months or something. Yeah, about 5 months. That makes exact sense. Yeah, that feels very accurate. It actually almost feels longer in a way too. It doesn't feel like it was like just yesterday we were at Venice Beach for that first day one. It's not that just yesterday feeling. At one point it did feel like just yesterday, but it feels like a minute ago. Like not super long ago, but it doesn't feel recent. Like I don't nah, that's not like a familiar feeling anymore. Maybe because we've been to like Venice so many times since, where it's just like, maybe if that was just like a one-off thing, like, oh yeah, we just did that. But it is kind of crazy to think about. Because that was like right after Streamer University, which feels like a long time ago. I guess 5 months is kind of a long time, almost half a year ago. That's what's up. That's what's up. But not quite halfway. It's going to feel weird when it's been a year, but it'll probably be like a similar feeling, like, okay, that feels about right. Okay, cool. Yeah, it'll be cool to like, when it's like the exact day. I probably like end up like missing it or something too, like the exact one, since it's been 1 year of streaming. I don't know though. I don't even know if we'll go that far. Like I don't know if I'll stop at 300. I don't know if I'll go. I mean, wouldn't it make sense to just go the whole year, right? And it's like, then what? Let's just keep going. That's what's weird about it. I haven't really given myself like a out. In my mind, like the earliest would be like 300. But it also doesn't make sense to just stop. Unless I'm just like, fuck it. I could also see myself just, the thing is, I know if I stop at 300, I'm going to hop off and not get back on. I already know it. I already know. Not necessarily. I could see myself like maybe taking a day and hopping back, but it would just feel so stupid. I'd rather stream for like 5 minutes that day and then just come back stronger. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to do all that. So we'll see. And who knows? There might be a time where I just can't stream. Like I really want to, and something, I don't know. I don't know what that scenario would be where I just can't at all. That would be weird, but it's definitely possible. But I can't imagine it unless it's just that scenario where it's just like, I don't know. I can't imagine not even streaming for 5 minutes. But the only way I can see that happening is if like I leave somewhere like early in the morning and then I can't get back before like midnight, and then it just a day lapses or whatever. But I don't know though. Yeah, we would have to see. Or like I'm somewhere where there's no good reception, I guess, but I can't really picture that either though. I can't see that happening either. Ooh, damn. My arm in this cast is like, it's like sore from being in like an awkward position. Like, I just want to get this shit off so I can like, you know. It's like not even the part of my arm that I injured that hurts. It's like the side of my arm from like being just, I don't know. I can't wait, bruh. I don't know if this alcohol is going to stunt the growth. I doubt it. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. I definitely already feel looser. Pause with this. Damn, I'm so mad that this YouTube chat didn't work. I swear I did all the steps, but it was like something was acting up. It was like log in, but the button, it was just like not pressing nothing. So I kind of had a feeling it's gonna be some bullshit, but Whatever. Whatever. Restream. You be fucking with me. Pissing me off, Restream. Yeah, it says offline, huh? Maybe because I changed the title. Whatever. Ah, shit. I'm just checking to see what Kick says up on a Tuesday. Okay, sometimes it'll like still play the old. It'll still like change the title to the old shit after, but so far so good. So far so good. Damn, what do I miss about Twitch right now? I miss. Yeah, the discoverability. I wasn't really getting like heavy discoverability though, but I mean, I think I miss watching Twitch than I miss streaming on Twitch because the streaming is like the same shit. There's nothing's really changed on this end. Obviously, there's like some shit built into Twitch that's cool. Like you see when somebody follows you, those little overlays, the redeem, hydrate, and stuff like that, which I don't miss that much. You know what I miss on what I miss on Twitch is like checking my revenue after. Just even if I made like a couple cents, I miss that part of Twitch. So I can imagine if you're actually making your like full income on there, like to how being suspended would be like, what the fuck, would really mess you up. I still don't understand how I'm suspended for a month when people have crazy ass shit going on in there. I don't know. I'm not gonna harp on that again, but I just don't get it. Baby, I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. They should have gave me 2 weeks. I really think they should have gave me 2 weeks instead of 30 days. Or a week. A week, maybe like a week. But like considering that they're not actually strict and actually lenient with some people, it doesn't make sense. It's like they don't care. Like the fact is like they cared enough to see it, but they don't care enough to like revisit it. It's just like, oh, this is this. Okay, we're gonna ban this page, but not like I'm not big enough where it's like, I don't know what kind of letter you gotta write or whatever to get them to turn your shit back on. But that's crazy. So I don't know. I had to like Google like, do I still get the revenue I already made? And I guess you do, especially when you're only suspended. It's just weird. So I'd be curious to see when I go back if there's like I don't know. I think it's just all bad. I think it's just all bad. It's almost not like starting from scratch, but I don't know. I'd be curious to see. Like if I do have followers and they're like, oh shit, where you been? You know what I mean? So I don't know. And I definitely don't think that anybody has come over from other platforms except for Ty going to YouTube, basically. So it hasn't transferred over. Because, like, how can it? That's what sucks when they take down your whole page. What they should do is they should, like, suspend you from streaming, but you can still have your page up. So then you could, like, be like, hey, nah, they probably don't want that. Something, though. It shouldn't just take your whole page down. That shit's crazy. It's fucking stupid, bro. Just, like, block it like you can't stream. You know? Or chat or whatever it is. Like, where you can't output anything, but the page is still there. Maybe there's like a thing that says this page is suspended. You know, put all that just so people know. But I get it though. I don't, but I do. I get it like if it was in a more extreme case, but I just hate how I just got put into this generic ass category. Even though I probably broke a lot of rules, I guess. I don't know. But I didn't break crazy ones. I mean, maybe I did. I don't know. And I was thinking too, like, was showing my arm popped out on screen, is that TOS? If so, I get it. I get it, but you can't show that shit on Twitch? Probably not, actually. Yeah, you probably can't. Oh, well. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah, if that's the case, I get it. Everything is TOS on Twitch. Fuck. My thing is like, how did it get? I don't know how it got so. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm like, I was about to say like, how did my account get so big where Twitch found out about my shit? But I'm like, I'm literally at Twitch. I'm like there. I'm like fighting with the people that would make that decision like live on my account. Yo. The greatest episode that you can't see right now because my greatest work gone. But it's all good. We're gonna have even better shit. I just gotta move in a different way where it can't be pulled, if you will. You know what I'm saying? It's only going up for here. I just like motivation to never let that happen that way. But yeah, soon come. Wait, oh my God, wait till I get healed. I'm gonna be a fucking beast. I'm gonna be even worse. Fuck out of here. It's gonna be that much crazier. That much crazier. That's easy to top. Jumping on a table, drunk, that's easy to top. It's hard to top breaking your arm though. Honestly, it's harder to top that, but I'm cool. I'm cool with not topping, without topping that, without going further than that. That's kind of my limit. Definitely my limit. We definitely don't need to be doing all that shit. Because so many reasons. So many reasons. So many reasons. I think there's still a couple of days where you can check out the greatest episode of all time on Kick before it expires. Let's see if it's still there. YouTube, not so much. It's gone. Don't ask me why. Yeah, you can still check out day 141, TwitchCon day 2 on kick.com. Act now, because you may not be able to see it, because it is not on YouTube at the moment. But some might say my greatest work, my greatest piece of performance art yet in this whole streaming excursion. I would have to agree. By design it is. Nothing even compares, really. Shit, just wholesomeness into pure chaos. The greatest. It's like a film. It's like a tragedy, you know? It's like a tragedy film. It's like everything is all good, and it just goes on this arc, and then it just comes down. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Parabola, like, whoa. Parabolic. Parabolic as fuck. Parabolic as fuck. It's so good. 10 out of 10, recommend. Must watch. Day 141. You might not be able to find it soon, so make sure you go run it up. Damn, this yak is fucking good. Oh my God, so good. This is the same bottle that got the arm broke. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping this bottle isn't cursed, but I just gotta be like John Legend and take it slow, you know what I'm saying? Take it slow. I'm definitely feeling it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This time we'll take it slow. You know what I mean? That's a good, that's my new motto for streaming, take it slow. Just ordinary people. No, but, you know, we still gonna turn up. We're still gonna turn up. There's different things. It would have been a good 151, like, I hate that 151 is never gonna come up again. I guess it's like, that it would have been a good, Bacardi. Yeah, I haven't drank Bacardi 151 in so long. I remember, like, when that was, like, everything. Because we were already, me and my friends were already drinking heavy Bacardi. Unfortunately, Bacardi's so disgusting. I never want to drink Bacardi again. And that's another reason I would never buy Bacardi 151 because Bacardi is like the most terrible type of liquor. But like at a point, that was what like me and my homies were drinking just out of poorness, not poorness, but just we just didn't know. It was just like, oh, we know what Bacardi is. It's easy to tell people to get that shit. Bada bada boom, you know. So we were drinking Bacardi Silver, which is the clear one, Bacardi Superior. Wait, no, Bacardi Gold and Bacardi Superior. And then they had this shit, Bacardi 151, which is what is it, 151 proof? So that'd be what, 75%? It was like some shit like that. And that shit was strong as fuck. But somehow it like didn't taste that bad when you take shots. It was like almost better than the regular Bacardi, but it was, I remember that shit being strong as fuck. I don't know like what that would be compared to if it's actually that strong now, but yeah, we one day me and my friends made this shit. It's so stupid. We just had stupid games, but it was like where you mix Bacardi 151 with apple juice, and it was called Apple Bapple, but that shit tastes fire. Like for whatever reason, apple juice covers up the strong ass Bacardi 151 really well. So we call that shit Apple Bapple. Definite inside joke. Only like probably like 5 people would know what the fuck I'm talking about right now, but it is what it is. I was also like trying to think of themes too. I was like 50, I was like 151. I was like, is it area 151? But I'm like, no, it's just area 51. So that doesn't work. But I guess we could have still played with it. Pause like area day 51, 150, area day 1, area 150, day area 151. I don't know. There's no like specific branding for that though. I'll be trying with the thumbnails. My thumbnails are slightly back. I haven't been doing like the crazy thumbnails with the images like how I was before. But I'll just kind of do like a little text graphic for now. Unless it's like something substantial. But I've just been trying to be brief because it's a little bit harder to use Photoshop with one hand. I'm really getting creative, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck, bro. Itch. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm kind of disappointed because there's so much I feel like I was doing before, and I could like kind of like plan stuff, and now it kind of like it's cool, and I don't mind like doing these 11 o'clock desktops. It's cool. I feel like it's an open lane. I don't know. I might do one early one day just to see how different it is. You know what's crazy? It's like I don't have to stream at 11. I could stream at 10:30. I've seen better results like streaming like a little bit earlier, 10:30. So it's like I definitely could do it. I don't know what it is. I usually just get like tired around like 8, 9. Just but it's like that weed tire. And it just I don't know. And it's just like body muscle memory now. It's just like, okay, before 11, cool. It gives me time to like recharge a little bit, but man, this yak is yakking. I'm not going to lie. The yak is cracking. So it's technically Wednesday, so tomorrow's gonna be Wednesday. This week is kind of going by slow, of course. But at Wednesday it'll be 10 days since the surgery, which is like technically I could probably pull this cast off myself if I wanted, but we're gonna thug it out a little bit more. If you knew how much I wanted to like scratch like certain parts of my arm, like, oh shit, my sling just fucking came undone. That's crazy. Man, luckily, that could have been way worse. That's not supposed to happen. I don't even know why that happened. But it's been happening, so I'm not that concerned. Here. Sleeping in a sling is like sleeping in a straitjacket. I've never slept in a straitjacket, but I could just imagine how like it's like slightly comforting. You know how you're like kind of like your arms are like tight around you, but at the same time, not being able to move exactly when you want to is it's the yak curse, says Ty. Nah, it's not no yak curse. This shit happens about 3 times a day already. The yak is the blessing. There's no real yak curse. It's just the yak. It just how do you say it? It's like the yak is like steroids, but like you can't do too many steroids. It's to a point, you know. It's like, oh man. Nah, that's no yak curse. The yak isn't really the problem. It's like my attitude towards the yak. It's how I'm using the yak. Nah, we're not. I don't introduce negative energy into my world. I'm not even gonna read that comment out loud. This yak is bringing nothing but blessings. This bottle is bringing views. Nah, I don't pre-think of bad things in advance. I don't. Only positive vibes around here. I told people. We don't wish bad things. We only wish positive and blessings around here. Told you, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish. It's not the yak. It's the yak drinker that causes the issue. Nah, this bottle's not cursed. Because I had sips the other nights and stuff, and nah, it's not that. It's the attitude. It's sometimes it's like an overconfidence thing. It's an adrenaline thing. This yak is bringing me to life at this point. You know what I'm saying? The yak low key held me down at a time where this shit was actually hard. You know what I'm saying? It's just the honestly, too much of anything could be bad. You know what I'm saying? Too much of anything could be bad. Like I was saying, I don't even have enough to make it crazy bad. You know what I mean? We're just pounding fucking yak. And then that Voodoo Ranger from before. That Voodoo Ranger, it's something in your system. And I never mixed, but I had some crazy nights off yak, but I've never had a night like that. I've been wilding off of yak, but that was different. I've definitely like blacked out off of yak, but I've never been like that where I'm like jumping on tables and shit. Like I would do that. Like I think about these things in my mind. I just don't do it because I'm not fucked up. But like I've never had a day like that, like in a setting like that. And I'm drinking a lot of yak. Like it was just something was different that day. It's that Voodoo Ranger because I've had just recently off the Voodoo Ranger. I feel like I've had moments like that where it's just like, nah, this is some like hypnotizing shit. Like there's something in this that's different. I don't know if it's like, I can't explain it, but it's crazy because I wasn't really feeling it until I think the Henny activated it, but it would have if I would have drank anything, it would have been anything. It was a combo, but nah, this bottle is nothing but blessings. Sometimes the Henny is a blessing. Sometimes it's like, nope, I'm gonna get you too fucked up where you can't do any more. And also like why I feel like the Henny's a little bit different, because again, I was really supposed to try to get 1738 that day. That was the actual plan. 1738 drunk is different than the Henny drunk. If we would have drank the 1738 at the same rate that we would have drank the Henny, I would have been like, I don't know, it would have been a different thing, because I would have felt more drunk. So I don't even know if it would have got to that point. Like it might have went better off the 1738, because I might have been like, I might have felt actual drunk, and there's like no way I would have jumped on that table. You know what I'm saying? It's the problem with the Hennessy, that the scariest part about the Hennessy, I will say though, I will admit, and I said this before, the Henny, you don't feel drunk off of it. At least me, I don't feel drunk. So that's why I'm like, I think that's why I was able to jump on a table, because I didn't realize I was drunk. Like, you just feel great. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, fuck, I'm drunk, I'm not about to jump on this table, I'm about to bust my ass. It's like, I'm about to jump on this fucking table. Like, I can do this. This is great. Like, I feel it, you know. That's the main difference. So it's like, if we were off the Remy, I don't know, I might have been like, yo, I'm fucked up, I need to chill out for a second. That might have happened, you know, but it didn't. Instead, my brain was just like, all right, we got to get some content, you know, and that we did. Nah, but no curses over here. We don't, that doesn't exist in my world. Mm-mm. Only blessings. Even on my worst day, I'm blessed. Even on my worst fucking day, it's nothing but God's grace every time. Yeah, but you know, yo, Ed Matthews, that dude is crazy as fuck. I think that's one of my new favorite streamers. He's different. He's different. He's like what I like about Canal, like how they're like clip farm gods, but he's just like a crazier, edgier version of that. Like, it's almost like Canal is like, okay, what can I do? What can I do? I'm a genius. What can I do? But this dude is just like pure in the moment, like, but he's still thinking the same thing, but it's in a different approach. It's like, or not, or it's just, nah, he's definitely aware of what the fuck he's doing. He's running that shit up. But it's like this kind of aggressive, it's like Kick versus Twitch. That energy. Kick is about destruction. Twitch is about fucking preserving. Kick is about like building connections and like preserving image, and Kick is like, or unless I said that wrong, Twitch is about building connections and preserving image, and Kick is about just destruction. Twitch people care. Kick people don't care. It's so I can't believe how similar the platforms are, but how different the approach is. Kick is pure destruction. Like, but I like both. I like being somewhere in between them. You know, my mission would be how to figure out how to be as crazy as I can without being TOS on Twitch. Because I hate having to differentiate, but also hate having to water down though too. People on Kick don't give a fuck. I love that shit though. I hate I just hate fakeness. I hate being fake. Oh, I have to not do this because I don't want to get banned. I have to not say this because I don't want to offend. I mean, I'm not gonna say offensive shit like that, but I mean, it's like, damn, like, can I pod? Can I stream? Can I just breathe? Like, I don't know. I hate having to like. I hate that shit. It reminds me of school. I hate that. I hate that. No, obviously people are wilding. You don't want to be like somebody that's wilding and saying crazy offensive shit online. That's crazy, you know. We've all been there, but You know, you don't want to be that. That's not your goal, just in general as a human. But damn, bro. Though it's pretty easy to not get banned on Twitch, though. You just got to, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Can I show a dislocated arm? This might say a lot. Is dislocate? Because they didn't tell me to turn off my stream at any point. I don't think. I also haven't watched it. Is this dislocated arm TOS on Twitch? No. No, dislocated arm is not a Twitch TOS violation, but streaming while in severe medical distress can lead to a temporary channel removal due to Twitch's policy against content that indicates a medical emergency. Okay, I mean, borderline. Streaming with a dislocated arm is a medical emergency. Oh, and while itself is not a TOS violation, a streamer in that situation may have their channel temporarily removed to Twitch if they have lost control of the broadcast. Well, I mean, maybe that's why they kicked me off. Now I gotta clip that shit. I definitely gotta clip that shit. I've been thinking of how I fucking clip that shit. It's gotta get out there though. We gotta show the broken arm. We gotta show that this happened at a Twitch event. You know, it's fucking fuck Twitch till it's backwards. You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense, but you know what I'm saying. Fuck Twitch till it's upside down, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm kind of bipolar about Twitch. As much as I love it, it's like, fuck Twitch, yo. Fuck that nigga I talked to, that, oh, see, that's how you know the yak. See, yeah, I'm already catching myself. Yeah, I just start cussing out Twitch when I get drunk. I was even drunk the first times I was cussing out Twitch. But that's how you know. Man! Shout out Twitch, though. Shout out Twitch for being a purple platform. My high school colors were purple. I'm not even saying that with hate. It could have all been so simple, Twitch, but you rather make it hard, you know what I mean? Loving you is like a battle, but we both have scars. Twitch, you know what I'm saying? Tell me who I have to be to get some reciprocity. Because no one loves you more than me and no one ever will. That's not true. I can't stand fucking Twitch. Twitch. You know what Twitch rhymes with? It rhymes with what it is. It is what it is. Twitch, you a snitch. Oh, you thought I was gonna say something else? Twitch in the ditch. Oh, you thought I was gonna say something else? Twitch hit the switch. Oh, you thought I was gonna say something else? Yeah. Twitch, you a glitch. Oh, you thought I was gonna say something else? Twitch is up. Twitch is up. And when I say Twitch, I'm like talking to the collective, like 5 people that make decisions over there. Dan Clancy could get these shots. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that banned me that had a glass eye could get these shots. Dalton could get these shots. Yeah. Yeah. You heard. You heard. When the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling. When the Henny's in the system, man, bad things. There's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish. You know, but you know what's crazy is like, you can't get mad at like, there being bad energy. When you're putting yourself out there, you're basically putting yourself in a position for anything. So it's like sometimes, like, I'll put it like this, like sometimes people will ask me something and I'll be like, I won't give them the answer that they want. Like, just say like, hey, do you want to go to this play? And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, what the fuck? It's like, well, why would you ask? You gave me the it was an A and B answer. 50% yes, 50% no. I picked no. Why would you ask me? You just gave me the opportunity to say no. You know? Anyway. Moving on. 20 days, 10 hours, 5 minutes. That's still a long time, bruh. That's a hard, because even like being at like 7 days left, that's still gonna be like, fuck, this is annoying. I still gotta wait for this shit. I still gotta wait for, I don't know why this community shit is still in the chat. This shit is stupid. Wondering if I click learn more, will it disappear? Oh no, my chat went away. Oh, fuck it. She said to you that, bad things. There's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish. That's crazy that song won the Grammy. It is a good song though. God's Plan. God's Plan. God's Plan. I don't know if I believe in that whole God's Plan thing. I do, but I don't. Like, yes, I do believe in that, but like, yeah, I guess I do believe in that. I was gonna say, like, I feel like it's more like our plan that we like ask God for and he helps us with it, but I guess there's some like that part of like when shit doesn't go the right way, like when you're not even thinking about it and it's like something like breaking your arm, like what was the reason? That Cardi B, what was the reason? Man, I want that clip, but it's so hard to clip that sound. God's Plan, damn. Yeah. Yeah, that bottle, it can't be cursed to after Halloween. It's not even gonna last till after Halloween. You know what I'm saying? That's impossible. Impossible things are happening every day. That was a great movie, that Cinderella, that one with Brandy and Whitney Houston. That movie is crazy. That movie's insane. That movie's insane. It was like a made for TV, but still big ass movie musical, but kind of like a set, almost like a play, but it was a musical, and it just had like all this like multicultural cast. Like I feel like Whoopi Goldberg was like the stepmom, and there was like a whole like, or no, the regular mom, and I don't know, and then the dude from, I don't remember what show. It was like Whoopi Goldberg, and then like a white king or something, and the prince was like, I think Asian somehow. It just didn't make sense, but it was just like, ah, Disney, you know. Kind of a wholesome time. I don't think that would happen nowadays. As woke as we are, I don't know if that would happen. It would be like, I don't know. Oh no, didn't that happen in Little Mermaid with Hallie? Wasn't like the dad like a whole different race somehow? Yeah. That was like, yeah, fuck it, right? Might as well. I'm feeling the yak. I'm feeling the fucking.
I almost spilled my yak on this $200 suit, nigga.
I need to get a $200 suit just so I could say that shit. Like specifically, like priced it, like find it. I do need a good pink suit though. I would never wear it, but sometimes, you know. That'd be a good Halloween costume, be pinky. That'd be a great Halloween costume actually. That'd be a good one. A little pink suit with like the little Jerry curl. That's all you need. Great character. Yo, Clifton Powell is crazy. That actor, he's like alt universe Eddie Murphy. Like they're like cut from the same cloth. They're like the same age, like same era. Like they're so similar. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like they're so similar. And it's like everything that we like love about Eddie Murphy, his range, his characters, his timing. It's like Clifton Powell is like, they're like the same person. Like he's just as good. It just happened to be Eddie Murphy, you know what I mean? Who got this job and this job and this job. But Clifton Powell is just as good. Maybe Eddie Murphy has a little special gift. I don't know. Especially, you know, from getting the experience and being able to jump into these little things. But yeah, now maybe Eddie Murphy has a slight little something special about him. But as far as talent, Clifton Powell is just as talented. And maybe even more, like in certain ways with some of the dramatic shit. Damn, what's a dramatic ass Eddie Murphy movie? I don't even know if there's anything that is stand out. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of those silly, because I put certain people in that certain category, especially people that have like, whether they're on SNL or in Living Color, because it's like, you know, I put like, you know, the Robin Williams, you know, I'm talking about like the silliest comedian actor who can then do serious roles. It's not a lot of people like that, but you know, you got your like Jim Carrey, Robin Williams. I want to say Eddie Murphy, but I can't think of a serious. Oh, didn't he do like Dreamgirls or whatever? But like, of course, people want to see more of that shit. And of course, I mean, you can see other people. I'm sure Kevin Hart can do some like serious shit. But it's, you know, it's hard to see people like that. There's definitely some more people that have done that whole. You know, who's a good ass actor too, who started off so crazy and kind of chilled out, but is funny as fuck. Anthony Anderson is funny as fuck. Yo, he's so funny, bro. Like what was his first movie? Kangaroo Jack or some shit like that. And then he did like Barbershop. I think it was both 1 and 2. Just like how off the wall he was. He was like that funny, just ridiculous guy. And then he like did more shit and then went to Blackish and then kind of like refined it, you know, where he's still funny as fuck. Some of the shit, some of his timing and fun is line reads and shit is still funny, but you know, that's another example. But I guess Eddie Murphy can do it. Most of the people can do everything, but they get known for the silly shit. But like, I do respect Robin Williams and Jim Carrey's career because they went from the silliest, most off the top, and then into like serious roles, which is crazy. And I'm sure there's some other people that do that good, like Marlon Wayans, silliest of the silly, but can do drama really well. You know, there's only so many people in that silliest of the silly category, though. You know what I'm saying? There's some funny people that, like Kevin Hart Kevin Hart is probably can do both. Kevin Hart can definitely do both. He's definitely silliest of the silly. You know, that extreme, just almost like damn near, and this is respectfully, like a clown, you know, like the comic relief. Like you're gonna say some crazy shit, you're gonna say it in a crazy way. Imagine if like Zach Galifianakis from The Hangover started doing serious shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that jarring of like, we only know him this one way. Who else? I don't even know. Are there any real movie stars anymore? That's also like, yeah, are there still any fucking real movie stars? It's like if Chris Tucker, like, did Chris Tucker ever do a serious role? Like, I can't think. I'm sure it exists because he's an actor, but like, he's usually that role. Like seeing him to go from like Smokey and Friday to doing some, even like Rush Hour is kind of a serious movie, but there's so much comedic relief in it that it's kind of like, you know. Martin Lawrence, I feel like he was kind of one of the silliest of the silly, but I don't remember him doing, and I'm sure there's some good roles where he's playing serious, but he always kind of has that comedic edge. But that's what we love him for. Will Smith is a good example. He was a silly of the silly, to go from like Fresh Prince, like that's an over the top character, to playing crazy roles. Too many to mention at this point, right? Pursuit of Happiness. Because there was a certain like, okay, Will Smith is in this category, but he would still kind of play roles that have more serious things to it. But that Pursuit of Happiness, and then and a lot of shit after that. Ali was a good one for him actually. Jamie Foxx, that's another one. Jamie Foxx is a silly of the silly. That's actually a really good example. That's probably who I meant to say earlier, in that category of like Eddie Murphy and everything like that. Jamie Foxx is a great example. Started off in the craziest roles and then went to some shit, he's played everything at this point. And that's always good to see, just that actor that has that wide range, It's even better when you see like a serious actor and then they do some comedy shit. That's always the best. It's like, damn, they're actually funny as fuck. And it's like, yeah, they probably just didn't play those roles. And that's the crazy thing about like Hollywood and acting is like, oftentimes you're gonna get typecast. You could either be put in the super serious category or the comedy, but like to be able to like jump in and actually do both. And sometimes it's like somebody so serious that it's just funny just seeing them do or say anything funny at all. And then it's like there's certain people that it'd be hard to imagine Drewski in like a serious like dramatic role. It'd be hard for people to like. I've heard that before, not about Drewski, but just like they're just so funny. It's hard to like take them serious when they're in a serious acting role. I think that's what happened with Jaleel White, who played Urkel on Family Matters. It's probably hard for him to get, later down the road where it's new people that weren't watching Family Matters in real time that can kind of distinguish between him and, wasn't he was in something though. I forgot what it was. He was in something and people were just like, what the fuck? Like, was he on some show and he just, but he's a great actor. I don't believe in the whole typecasting thing. I kind of want to see people in these roles. I wish that there wasn't, what it is? It's just audience members just dumb as fuck or stupid as shit. I'm not gonna lie. These are the dumbass motherfuckers. Like, you might even watch this stream. I don't know. But the dumbass motherfuckers that can't distinguish between a fucking actor and a character. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, but it's like, come on, let the nigga breathe, bro. Let the nigga fucking play that role. Let him do something else. It's like Jaleel White, he played Urkel, and then he played Sonic, and it's just like, damn, the only way is through animation, though. I'm sure that was a good look, too, though. Great legacy roles. Steve Urkel and Sonic the Hedgehog, and then whatever else he's played, because he's a talented actor. I mean, even like him doing like Bruce Lee as, but being like young. He's probably like 19 or something doing that shit, and like all the Stefan characters, just, but people are dumb. People are literally dumb as fuck. Like, the fucking industry and marketing is based off of the ignorance and the stupidity of the average consumer. And it's just like, damn. No offense, but, let the nigga cook, bro. Typecasting. Oh, we don't want to type. I remember I had a homie, they were doing a movie, and they're like, yeah, we could have casted Jaleel White. And I'm like, why didn't you do it? What the fuck? And I'm like, they're like, oh, we don't. It's just gonna typecasting. You don't want people. I'm like, bro, like he's bigger than the production. Just do that shit. That's an opportunity to like, even if it fails, it's like it's an opportunity to try. Like that one thing, even if that one thing isn't a thing that is a catalyst for the next, it could be like the springboard for the next thing that's the catalyst to the next. It's like, okay, you do this serious role, and then that might help him do more serious role. I don't know. I hate how people are controlled by what fucking they think. It's just like, bro, just try that shit. This is a fucking legend, and you're gonna deny him because of what you've heard about the industry. It's like, bro, you're like, it's not even on that level. Like, fucking get that nigga in the movie. He's gonna sell just out of curiosity. You're not at the point where you're not network where it's gonna ruin your shit. Like, I was like, man, it's like you could have had fucking Urkel. Nah, and then it's like this shit doesn't end. Oh, whatever. But whatever. I'm not here to talk about niggas' projects and shit. But it's like, damn, like why wouldn't you? Like, just take a risk, because there's shit that's been taking risks and it just works. You know what I'm saying? This shit that's risky. Like when I think of like Robin Williams and Good Will Hunting, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's the nigga that played the genie he played Actually, what are some good Robin Williams roles? Miss Doubtfire and shit. That's a nigga that's taking risks. He played the genie, Miss Doubtfire. He played in Good Will Hunt. Like this, he played Popeye. Like, come on, bro. Imagine like the people on Good Will Hunting. They were like, we don't know. He's just like such a character actor. He does voices and impersonations. Is he really gonna be good for this role? And he just murders it. It's like, you know how hard it is to do comedy. You know how skill based that is. Like most people can't do comedy. That's a genius skill thing. Everybody that's the funniest person can literally, come on. You know how much skill that takes to fucking deliver jokes on screen in character, like consistently? It's like, no, this nigga knows how to act and is a real person in real life. That's crazy. That typecasting shit is bullshit. Imagine seeing Tracy Morgan in like a serious role, like, and it's just like, no, we see what people believe in. And it's because of audience. It's because of audience is fucking simple-minded sometimes. They just want one thing. And I get it. And you know, it's like trying to think of like, trying to conceptualize like how like at one point LeBron James was just as good a football player as basketball player, like in high school, and could have went to the NFL and could have, if that was just his life path, we probably would have still known about it. Maybe not as much, just because football players are kind of sometimes not as famous as basketball players because you don't see their face like that. But like, could have just, he's 6'8", you know what I'm saying? It's like not a lot of people are 6'8", you know what I'm saying? Just even in the NFL. So it's like he could have just went that way, been like a tight end or whatever, or like a free safety or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's hard to conceptualize because that's what we know him as, but it's like, you don't think Robin Williams did a fucking play, a serious ass play, when he was like 17, 18, 19, you know what I mean? These niggas are superstars. They're performers. They can do anything. You know what I mean? Like even them. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Typecast. I just hate shit like that. I hate that. But I get it though because it's like it's not made up for no reason, but it's based off of the ignorance of the viewer, and that's what's the worst part. It's like we got to give the viewers more credit, but I guess maybe during a certain time you couldn't. There's less risks involved with making a movie, you know, nowadays. It's like you got to shoot on film. It's like, hey, we get it one time. Or, you know, you get takes or whatever and there's budget. But, you know, even like digital, like distribution of the film to the movie, it's like, hey, they could like put out a digital movie to a theater for a week. If it fails, they just pull it out. Before it was like you had to print all these fucking film reels and shit. So the movie had to be on point. You know what I mean? There was no plan B with it. Now it's just like, okay, this one doesn't work. Okay, we'll put it up for a week. We'll send out another one the next week. You know what I mean? Because it's all digital. But that's why I think you see like Netflix is a game changer. You know what I'm saying? I remember like watching like we were watching this movie. It was like a horror-ish movie with like Julia Roberts and shit. And it's like, Julia Roberts, what the fuck is it? 1996? Like, how does that happen? But it was actually good, and it's cool seeing kind of these older actors in newer film and cinema and situations and shit like that. But and it worked. It was cool. You know, it's like a different tone. It's not what you expect. So I think that's what's a good part about now versus then and shit like that too. Yo, this AI shit is getting out of hand. I feel like they're prepping us. I feel like they're prepping us for some weird shit. I feel like they're like giving us this little Sora 2 shit to kind of condition our minds. Because seeing Michael Jackson like all live, I don't know. Why it's so freaky is because most of the content we consume now is like via social media and this vertical format. So like seeing a new Michael Jackson clip on TikTok is shocking the first like couple times, but after that it's like whatever. So then it's like the idea of like, okay, we know it's fake, but it looks real, but we accept it because it's already been presented to us. So if you see Michael Jackson in a feature film and it's not a fucking body double, it's just AI, but we know what it is, but it's actually entertaining and it works. I don't know. It just sounds like we're being conditioned to that. So that, I don't know. It's going to be freaky as fuck. and people are going to be getting paid off that, people's estates. But I don't know. It is weird to like, because then it's like, you can never know. You can't be like, whoa, do you think Michael Jackson would approve of this? He couldn't even conceptualize what the fuck we're talking about. He'd be like, wait, I'm in the, how does this even work? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sure some people would agree, but it's like, you would never know. And I'm not mad at AI at all. I love AI, but I just do think it's a little freaky how, like, I don't get it. I don't get how the fuck they do this shit. Like, because I can understand, like, before they take some footage, they create like a 3D model, they recreate some sequences, they synthesize the voice. I get it, but this shit is working. Like, you can prompt it. You can say Michael slams his fist down and says this, and it'll do it, like, in like a really realistic way, without like programming arm lift up, rotate this axis, transform. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, type it. Oh, try again. Oh, slams his fist down furiously, looks at the camera, then say, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if we have this shit on Sora, like I don't know, bro. I don't know. Are we gonna hit like a crazy cinematic revolution where it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know how far people are gonna push this shit. Are we gonna see like Marlon Brando in a new movie? Are we gonna see like fucking, I don't know. They already got James Earl Jones' voice, so they can keep making Darth Vader with his voice. That's crazy. I mean, it's cool. I'm sure that was probably pretty, like, very easy to do, you know, even before a lot of this AI shit. But like, you know, they have his voice. Like, the character can live forever and keep making shit. And you know, they don't have to replace it. Back in the day, they'd have to replace him. It's wild though. It's really wild. And they've been kind of doing shit like this. I know they did it, and it's Marlon Brando again, as was Superman's dad named Jor-El, in one of those movies where they just like kind of used like footage from before. I think they did it in Lord of the Rings, I think, too, where they were like recycle footage. But you don't even have to. You can just, just, bruh. You can just take some, bro. And like, this is like the shit that we have. But imagine a dude that knows how to build his own thing. That's his custom thing. You can import environments and backgrounds, and you know what I mean, and the lighting is crazy. You know, some of that just can code it up, and you can use AI to code it up. Like, I'm surprised we're not seeing more of it. I know it's like legal issues with like what's it called, image and likeness and things like that. But once that shit gets squared away, once these niggas start signing over their fucking relatives that have passed to fucking back to the production company, or like maybe there's contracts that haven't been fulfilled where they're just like, hey, it's in your best interest, you know, 5 more years of this contract, you know, we use a likeness to bring this character back right quick. You know what I mean? You know, we'll stop after the terms are up. I can see that. It's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy. Like, though, that Paul Walker Fast and Furious 7 shit, how they did that shit, like, they did that with body doubles and face scans and 3D renderings. They don't even have to do that anymore. It's gonna be the actual, bruh. I can't, bruh. Like, they're gonna be. It's amazing. As crazy it is to me, it's amazing. You know. Like imagine like they do another Friday movie and they want Smokey in it. You know, but like they can bring, and Chris Tucker doesn't want to do it, but he signs away his likeness, and then they bring in like old Smokey, like OG Smoke, like it's not Chris Tucker how he looks now, but like that Smokey. I'm sure they have enough high quality scans from that film and all this footage where they could build another model where they could just prompt Smokey. And what's crazy about before, it was like you had to like shoot something and replace the face and everything. Now you can literally say, I want Smokey to do anything. He could jump through a hoop of fire, or like run down the street and run to the camp. Like, it's just crazy, like what can be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, without even, and then it's crazy, bro. So I'll be very curious to see. And then I guess with music, you know, we might hear a new Biggie song. We might hear, but like the difference is like, they would like chop up another song and then piece it together and put it like that. And it's like, that's cool because it's actually their soul. And then there was the weird AI thing where it was like, well, there's a couple ways to do AI. You can do it where it's like someone else raps the vocals and then you replace the voice, kind of what Drake did on, what was that, Tailor Made Freestyle, and other things that use that technology, of course. But now it's like, the AI is like, you could be like, rap, and then, but the AI will like not only like apply the voice, it can go and look at other lyrics. It can analyze the lyrics, analyze the style, so it can actually kind of like calculate or surmise, come to the conclusion of what maybe like a Biggie or Pac would actually say. And it might be more accurate because it's like a higher, more intelligent version of what a human could do. It's like, it's weird shit like that where it's like, it gets strange. Like, it's like oddly on point, but like you would never know because you would have to like talk to the person. But they would have to like test it on people that are still alive and be like, would you actually say this? And like once people are like, yeah, low key, I would actually say that shit. Or like, damn, I wouldn't even think of that, but I wish I did. That's when we know we got them. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know how that's gonna fucking work, bro. Because the tools are just gonna get crazier. Like the shit is gonna be built into our like editing program. It's gonna be like, all right, we got this. Even just like if it was to replace an actor in a scene, just like with prompts, like, okay, we want to replace this actor. This is just a temp actor. We want to replace this actor with Chris Farley. Click, 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 type, type, type. Generate for fucking 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? And you prompt it, go to, oh, Chris Farley and a teal, or you upload like a visual image so it can be consistent. A picture, and it can do it all from a picture, and if it was able to like scour the internet for like other Chris Farley references, so you don't even need the turnaround. But imagine if you do, you have like high, it's like asset, it's like that's what's going to be crazy in the future, is like high quality assets. It's like a Michael Jordan 360 turnaround, which they probably already have from previous shit, and you could just put it together and then make these models. So that it's going to be wild, bro. It's going to be crazy. I don't know, I don't know, because like, if that's the case, like some of these videos of shit could have been fake. If we're just getting it now, that means that the technology's existed for at least 5 to 10 years. So if there's any video of like a president or something that seems kind of weird, why can't it be AI? That shit looks realistic as fuck right now. Why couldn't that be AI? You know what I'm saying? Why can't it? Just because we're getting this shit doesn't mean that people didn't have this shit. Because there's been conspiracy theories about like, you know, they've been saying AI, but you couldn't really like prove it. But now it's like the shit, the Sora 2 shit, like it looks fake, but it also looks real as fuck. And it really only looks fake because it's doing crazy shit. But if we just made it do like regular shit, of course you could tell if you look close, but like, remember that Jamie Foxx clip where he was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not a clone, everything. And everyone was like, yo, this looks like AI. But obviously that shit was real, but like, it's like shit like that. All right, we going up on a Tuesday. Like McConan. Fuck. Yeah, this is just a consistency stream. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, what the fuck? It's still fucking Tuesday, technically. I mean, it's Wednesday now. Technically, it's Wednesday, but this was a Tuesday stream. Like, this is one of the slowest weeks. I could feel it. I feel like the week usually goes by so much faster at this point. That's cool, though. I'm not too mad. Yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, I felt so energized after I fucking woke up. I was like, damn, I could power for 6 hours. I could stream for 6 hours. But that was a lie. Shout out to Sari Tarite for the follow. Appreciate you. Oh no, that was a spam. Actually, fuck you. Fuck you, you spammer. think I learned a new British word today, but I forgot it already. I think it was spanner. Oh yeah, it was spanner. Yeah. Fuck you, spanner. Sometimes you gotta have a yak stream just to bring it back stream. The yak makes for good contact, but you just can't go too far off the yak because there is a too far. It's a threshold. It takes a while to meet that threshold, but you gotta relax off the yak because the yak will fucking drink you. Pause. The yak thing is kind of scary because the yak thing is kind of like the stock market or like crypto. It's great. It's euphoria. It's like, wow, I'm feeling great. The yak will rug pull you. That's the scary part. You will get rug pulled by the yak so easily. 1 minute because I almost got to like check myself. That's the crazy thing. Right now I feel fine, but it's kind of like this like, wait, why do I feel fine? What is there to feel so fucking good about? Like when I first started this stream, I felt like, damn, what am I going to talk about? Why do I suddenly feel so comfortable? That's it. That's it. That's the sign. Although I don't think I'm like reaching any levels of craziness, but you know, I would say like once you feel like you're having too much fun off the yak, that's probably a scary sign. That's like critical system. It's like where it's like the levels are like green, yellow. It's like you just left yellow and you just went into like the first red. It's like when you have 1 bar left of service. I mean of battery on your phone. It's like when you have like 1 bar of gas. If you have like a digital display, it'll be like the equivalent of like you got like 18 miles left if you let your shit get that low. Yeah, critical levels. Yeah. If you ever feel like you're turning up, unless you've like only had like a little bit of Henny and it's just like a good environment, but if it's like otherwise not that great of an environment and you feel it, but it's very hard to catch though because it's like, one, you can't turn it off, but yeah, it might be a good sign like to maybe get some water. With that said, I'm gonna redeem my own hydrate just to make sure. That's what we weren't doing at TwitchCon, was drinking water. Yes. Even that little drop is gonna make the difference. I'm not gonna lie. Cause think about this: like if this was a shot, we just took like the equivalent of like, you know what I mean? That's why drinking water after drinking is crazy. Cause if that was alcohol, that'd be a crazy amount of alcohol. So just to like balance that out a little bit, it's basically like cutting out the equivalent of that alcohol in half, which you could still be drunk as fuck, but at least. Now if I were to drink the whole glass, imagine that much Henny. Done it, been there. But that would be a lot. So if you could cut out that much Henny and you only drink this much, you might start to be on the other side. Man, this shit's crazy though, bruh. Bored in the house, bored in the house, bored. It'd be like that. Shit. This is the worst. This itch, though. And then it hurts when I itch it sometimes. It's like, why my arm hurt all of a sudden right there? I didn't hurt it there. All right, we're going to do one more. Uno mas. Waiting for tonight. Una noche. All right, let's get some more ice. Ooh, this is kind of hard with this hand. Shit. Refilling the ice dispenser. No, the ice tray. No Vezo. Ooh. Ice tray to gang. No, it's actually Iceware Vezo, not Ice Tray Vezo. Iceware Vezo, but Ice Tray the gang now. Ooh. Ice Tray the gang. All right. I don't even know, bro. It's like as much as like, this is like one of those episodes where it's just like, hey, these are one of those episodes where I used to like when I was like, not like I say it like it's so far away, like back when I was doing IRLs, it does feel like it's only been a week. I feel disconnected though, like where I'd be like, yeah, this is just one of those filler episodes. Though I'm not gonna cap. 2 days ago, day 149, that shit's going up. I don't know why. I mean, it's so funny because I said some crazy shit at the end of day 149, but it's at the literal last second. But that shit's going up for no. I don't know why. Some of the joints have been going up unexplainably. And day 145. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't get it. But even fucking yesterday, day 150, that shit has way more views than I mean, I don't have a lot, but it's more than the average. It's like double the average. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe my thumbnails are better because I've been doing this shit through. I'm talking about YouTube right now. Basically, like YouTube, it lets you like take a photo of the thumbnail. So I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's like straight from the camera, so it's like high quality, but I'm streaming at 720, so it looks like different. So I don't know if the thumbnail looks sharper and it gets more people. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I don't get it. I don't get it. And it's like, I don't know why the one episode that was TOS as fuck, day 149, is like getting hella play on it when that was supposed to be like the TOS one. I don't get it. Bro. Sometimes you gotta be crazy online. I'm not gonna lie. The formula to going viral is to be crazy. And I remember Kanye. I think it was when he was doing the act interviews. I think it was the act, or maybe it was the Sneeko ones. I can't remember. It was around that era, Digital Nas era, and I think they were in Spain. And it was like, what's the key to like keep doing shit and it's just like, just keep doing crazy shit. Like he just like crazy shit. Like that's exactly how he worded it. It's just like, yeah, just keep doing crazy shit. You know what I mean? And I really believe in that. You know, crazy is like, you can define that how you want to define it, but like, you know, it's the same thing as saying, bitch, be bold. Like, you know what I'm saying? Doing regular shit is like, it's controversy, but so many things can be controversy. Like it doesn't have to be like I jumped on a table at TwitchCon. It could be anything. It could be I'm doing something with one hand that most people wouldn't be trying to do, or it doesn't have to be like super wild. It just has to be like not normal. / you know, and sometimes that equals amazing. Waiting for tonight. Una noche. Damn, what is that song? Who sings that song? Una noche. That's some 90s shit. Or early 2000s shit. Hold on. I need to find out who sings this song. It's like some like pop shit. Waiting for tonight. Una noche. Who sings this song? Oh, it's just, no. No. I think I just gotta type in una noche. What? Well, I can't find it right now. Waiting for the night. Una noche. Cause that's waiting for tonight. Oh, that's not what the song I was thinking. Wow, I guess I'm never gonna find out. Not tonight. Look it. Oh fuck. Damn, my hand's itching. Uh-oh. This might be a good thing. My hands itching. Maybe we're about to get some money right quick. Ooh, look at crypto, though. We might be getting some money, folks. That itchy hand shit. I think this is the right hand, too. My right hand. I think the left hand is bad for me. So I think the right hand is good for me, even though left-handed. Swear to God, my mom. Damn, my hand just started itching out of nowhere. Sheesh. Ooh, let's get some bread. Let's get some money. I can feel it. I've been waiting. It's been a long time coming. Man, I'm so mad at these fucking desktops. I love them though. Actually, some of these recent desktop streams are doing okay. I don't know what the fuck, but shit, I'll take it. Yeah, I heard Neon saying at one point, he was like, yeah, when I was started not that long ago, blah, blah, doing my thing, getting 100 views per VOD, and I was like, okay. So that was 100 views per VOD was like your moment where you felt like it was something, but you look back and say it's nothing. So I'm like, okay, if we could hit 100 views per VOD, that means that that's something, right? It's starting to grow. It's starting to turn into something. And if you like count out all the platforms, yeah, we're doing that a good amount of time. And then like recently starting to hit that on some of the YouTube ones alone without Twitch. So that's cool because Twitch was like a good number of the total. So it's cool to be hitting those numbers and on some of them without even the Twitch adding up, you know what I'm saying? But of course, I think he was talking about like, whoa, what platform actually was Neon on? Probably Kick at the time, or maybe YouTube he's talking about. But yeah, 100, you know what I'm saying? I just like held on to that, like 100 plays, okay, cool. That's the standard of like the bare minimum. Like he was saying like it was nothing, of course. I've heard people say like, if you're posting on YouTube and you're getting 400 views or less, like what are you doing? Which is crazy, you know what I mean? But I try to like think about these standards because like if one person is saying that, they probably got it from somewhere else. So even though it doesn't necessarily mean anything, it does mean something to like a considerable amount of people. So just use that as your fucking benchmark, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're getting 500 plays per video, like people might semi-respect you, you know, and it sounds right? If you're getting like 100 play VODs on your, and it just depends on the type of media. If it's a reel, 100 plays is nothing. If it's a 3-hour video, it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. A reel should have thousands of views. Or at least like my minimum for like success on a reel, like that could be TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Yeah, it's like 1,000. Like, cause really like on TikTok, I think it's gonna push it out to 300 people. So just cause you get 300 views on TikTok is like whatever, but to me, anything really over 300 on TikTok is like, okay, cool. In the 400, I'm like, okay, this video's okay. Instagram, I forgot what the number is. It's around 300. It's around like 200, 300 is that number of like success or not. Because usually if it's like it'll stop at 300, or if it goes, it often goes past that point. You know what I'm saying? It usually doesn't like stop at like 400, 500. It does stop at 400, 500, but it's like, it's not that bad. And then YouTube, I don't even know. Like a reel, I feel like a reel on YouTube is like minimum, or a YouTube short is like 500 to like 1,000. As far as it like not being a failure, because that shit could just stop. And then as far as like a full-length video, like a live or like a full-length video, I mean, it's like, shit. I want to say like, yeah, 400, because you can just click up 300 views on YouTube yourself. So it's got to be above that. But 300 views is nothing bad. 200 views is nothing bad. Like if there's a video, it's like 4-hour video and you have 200 views, that's amazing. Even 100 views, 50 views is still like, shit, people watched it, you know, especially if you're making a lot of content. Now, if you make one piece of content a year and it just gets 50 views, I mean, shit, yeah, you maybe should try to figure out how you can generate more views to that piece, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, still, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But yeah, it's so crazy because I look back on stuff that I've done, and I'm like, damn, yeah, I ran that shit up, and I'm like, oh, that's it, that's all the, because I was excited over this number, but then once you start to hit certain numbers in different ways, it's like certain things, I don't know, like 10,000. I mean, I love 10,000 views. I just remember some shit that I thought went crazy, and I look back and it's like 2,500 views, and I'm like, oh shit, damn. At the time, it felt crazy, and now it's just like, okay. I noticed I put 2 pieces of ice in there, and I'm like, okay, this will like be more. This will water this down more, but all the having more ice, it just keeps the ice colder, so it doesn't water it down. And I was like thinking about that. It's like almost better to like use like smaller ice cubes because they'll melt faster, as opposed to the big ones that just insulate each other in the cup. But it's all good though. It's still melting. I used to think that I wasn't fine enough. I'll take my time just to figure out why you playing games. What's this all about? Can't believe you hurt me. Amen. What's the difference? He ain't hurt, she me. Oh, just make believe. Oh, love. I don't know why I'm singing. That's how you know. Ooh, that's my. Ooh, I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. Once you start singing off the Henny, that's the first warning sign. That means drink some fucking water. Once you start singing off the Henny and you're not a singing ass person, that's the first sign. That lets you know. We might have drank a good amount of Henny. I'm not gonna lie, my boy. We might have ran it up on the Henny a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, my boy. It's the singing. That's the sign. Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. I said it. I'll say it again. It's that singing. That's how you know. Once you start singing for no reason, and you gotta like sing out, you gotta make sure you finish the whole bar. That's some drunk shit. Sober people can stop the song whenever they want. Drunk people, they have to finish that part. They gotta get their shit out. That's some drunk shit. And that's the scary part about Yak. I'm speaking in real time while this is happening. That's the scary part about cognac. Whatever they did, unlike a lot of liquors, they created this thing where you can be, at least in your mind is how it feels, super on point, but super fucked up at the same time. That's a fine line. What's going on, Kick? My Kick fucking up. Yo, we're singing, and that's what, I don't know, the reason I say this is because we were singing mad songs before TwitchCon. Uh-oh, is my internet cutting out? Maybe just on Kick. Just Kick being a bitch. I don't know, that was weird. I think we're, I don't know. YouTube still looks good, but Kick is being strange. Okay, we're good. I think, I hope so. I hope so.
I hope so.
Shout out Kodak Black. Gemini gang, Gemini squad. I feel like the whole Gemini thing is going to become a thing. I don't know when, but there's some strong Geminis right now. I wish Tupac was still alive. That's a good one. That's a real good one. We still got Lauryn Hill. We still got Andre 3000. We got Kodak Black. We got Kendrick Lamar. We got, I know there's some more too. I know there's some more good ones. I know some more good ones. We got Kanye West. What the fuck am I talking about, bro? That's the ultimate Gemini. Tupac and Kanye are like, man, you don't get more Gemini than that. I'm like one of those type. I'm somewhere in between those type of people. Like, And not, I'm not comparing. It's just like as far as personality, I can just like when I watch it, I can recognize like, yo, these dudes are on some other shit. Like, it's the duality, and that's why I'm like, even that fucking that stream day 141, TwitchCon day 2, hard to find, rare clip, rare video. That's some Gemini shit. To go from having the most wholesome stream, being the nicest streamer in the world, I mean the nicest stream sniper in the world, to then being the same nigga that's jumping on tables is crazy. Tell me who else is on that level. Who? I'm not even troll. I'm a troll by design. I'm not even trying to troll like that. Like, I'm not saying there aren't people that are on that level. Of course there are people that are crazy, but I don't know, bro. It's like the range. It's the range for me. I can disassociate and talk about myself in the third person because I would be. I don't know if I would be a fan of this desktop stream, but I would be a fan of that TwitchCon stream though. That shit. I really would, dead ass. That's a good ass stream, bro. I like shit like that. But we're gonna keep doing shit though. We're gonna keep fucking doing shit. We're gonna keep fucking doing shit. This is just the beginning. I built a fucking little small raft to float on in the stream world. But we just gotta keep upgrading it to a canoe. No, a kayak, a canoe, a skiff. Then we upgrade to a jet ski. Then a motorboat, a little motorboat. And then whatever is the order after that. We're gonna be lit. We're gonna be lit. We just gotta keep going to stay alive. But respectfully and just lightfully saying it, but just gotta like, I don't mean to stay alive, yes of course, I mean stay safe. Stay safe and make better decisions. Like, it's like I'm capable of making better decisions. You know. It's hard though, cause sometimes the yak. Oh my god, it's hard to explain, bruh. The yak, it gives you superpowers, bruh. It literally gives you superpowers. The only problem is, what it does not give you is invincibility. You know? But you get one of the powers is not invincibility. It just gives you super energy. I'm trying to think of who I would compare, like who has like super energy, because it's not about like super strength, although that Henny be unlocking that super strength, I'm not gonna lie. Henny will unlock the adrenaline, that adrenaline strength you get when you're like panicking or in a desperate mode. Henny unlocks that. It gives you full access to that adrenaline strength. Unfortunately, you're not invincible. So you could have that Henny strength and then someone could fucking do something to you. You know what I'm saying? Just the same. It's not invincibility at all. At all. If anything, your guard is down more and you're not invincible. And you could potentially piss somebody off because you're being OD. Or you know what I'm saying? Or someone could be in defense mode, or someone else could be defending somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's the scary part. That's the scary part. You're not a superhero off Henny. You're not. You might feel like it. You might pull off some shit that you would never do if you weren't off of it, but it doesn't mean that you don't have a weakness. You know what I'm saying? If you turn into Superman, the world is made out of kryptonite. Like, or everybody has access if they want. Like, you know what I mean? So you gotta find what the Henny gives. You have to unlock that from within yourself. And which I have that. I'm telling you, I swear, I'm off sober, I'm just as crazy. I'm just like a little bit reserved, but at the same time, I also don't give a fuck. Like, I got whatever unk or whatever energy, like I have that shit. It's been unlocked. Just, catch me on the right day, and it's just like whatever. I might as well be off the Henny. I remember at one point I was drinking non-alcoholic beers. This is how I knew that drinking is kind of bullshit, but it also is not bullshit, because Shit. Drinking is real. But what I noticed, I was drinking, at one point, here's the thing, I'm not really supposed to be drinking alcohol. Like, I have a drinking problem. It's not in a drinking problem where I'm addicted and I can't not drink, but if I have alcohol around me, I might drink it. And once I start drinking alcohol, I might not stop drinking it, dead ass, like to the point of destruction. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I don't seek it out. You know what I'm saying? But in certain circumstances, I might be like, oh, let's get some. But it's not something. Siri, shut the fuck up. But it's not something that I can't like live without, or like if I stop, I'm gonna have any issues. It's just like it's kind of like once I start, I just go into like a mode. Damn, what was I gonna say? Anyway, I can control myself. I don't need to drink. I don't necessarily love to drink, even though I do like to drink because I have a long history of drinking. But it's not so embedded in me. I gotta pee. Anyway, fuck it. I'll be back. Fuck it. Let me think. Anyway, damn, I can't remember the original point, but it's all good though. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got time. All right, it's whatever. I might stay on. I might stay on. But yeah, the point was that like when I start singing, that's how you know I'm drunk. If you see me dancing, I'm drunk as fuck. Like, I don't just be dancing. I can't think of a time where I've danced in public sober. If you ever see me dancing, short of like it's the best DJ in the world and I'm just there, but obviously I probably would be drunk in that situation. If you ever see me dancing, I'm probably drunk as fuck. And I'm saying this out loud to remind myself, like, yo, bro, are you dancing right now? Like, I mean, that if dancing for me equals danger. No, I'm just kidding. I'm obviously kidding. It doesn't equal danger, but it's like, that's definitely critical levels right there. I'm if I'm dancing, I probably should not drink more. Yeah, I should probably not drink more. I should probably relax. And that was the crazy thing about the car thing is that we drank and we stopped and we left, but it was too late. It was too late. We were singing for at least an hour. Yeah, that's a sign. I don't dance except for when I dance. That's probably one of the things I'm like most like self-conscious about is like dancing. So if I don't give a fuck, you might see me jump on a table. Not that I wouldn't just jump on a table. I would do it, but like it would it would take me more to like justify why I'm doing it if I was sober, even though I would just do it. I would do it. I would do it. I would do it. Sober as shit. But it just has to be a better reason as opposed to just me being drunk and being like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? With this song. You know what's crazy? That song Killing Me Softly. Yeah, I've heard so many references to that too since. And we heard that Killing Me Softly, that was when the song that Dalton was playing. And then like we were listening to that song earlier that day while getting drunk off the Voodoo Ranger. It's like some Killing Me Softly shit. It's like weird. It's like ironic. It's a good record. It's like not a record I hear like that much. And I was spamming that song the other night. It was so crazy. I was spamming that song to Did I tell this story on stream? I was spamming that song like on my speakers, like to like rattle my neighbors on some petty shit, because that bass line in that is boom, 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 boom. It's just like a heavy bass shit, that 90s shit. I was like spamming that shit. So it's so interesting. And it's like you don't. It's not like I hear that song like a lot. It's crazy how that shit keeps popping up. One time in my life. Two times. Yeah. See what I'm singing like that? I don't be singing like that. That's some drunk shit. Like, this is where I could like warn myself. Like, hey, Kyle. Like, all right. So I've noticed you've been singing more than once. You're even aware of it and you don't care. That's another time. When you're aware of your drunkenness, you're aware of the singing, and you don't care. You know what I mean? That's the crazy part. Sometimes you gotta talk to yourself in third person to push it in perspective. Do I think I'm gonna crash out tonight? I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna crash out tonight. Damn, my CPU is getting eaten up like I've been doing shit. What the fuck? I don't think I'm gonna crash out. I don't know what time I'm gonna stay up to. Like, I have no idea. It's like I could do a YouTube vertical. Like, I might have that energy tonight. You know, it could be both. It could be. Oh no. The nigga from Pawn Stars died. The son. That was October 11th. They didn't talk about that shit at all. I didn't even watch that show, but like, just the fact that reminds me of some like remember that show what's that shit called? Is it West Coast Customs with the dad and the son? They made the motorcycles and shit. They customized them. West Coast Customs, or is West Coast Customs Jesse James? Singing my life. See, they be fucking with me. Cause they say extend your promotion before it ends, but you didn't. Oh, this is the other one. But you didn't give me no fucking plays, bro. The fuck? That was a waste. I did that shit wrong. Oh, you know, just buying views on YouTube. On TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I used to think that I wasn't enough. No, I'm just kidding. I used to think that when you buy the American Choppers, thank you, Ty. Thank you. Tyopedia, Chatopedia over here. That was a great show. Damn, that was a good show. That was like, what were their names? Oh shit, that was a good show. Damn, that was a good show. Cause the dad used to get so mad at the son. It was like some like white Sanford and Son type shit. Yeah. Thank you for that. Paul and Paul Jr. Yeah. Are they still alive? Yep. Hell yeah. That was a good ass show. Yeah, I think they're both named Paul. Paul Jr. Yeah, that was yeah, I think they're both Paul. It was a Paul Jr. Damn, that was a good show, bro. That's like prime TV, like where it's kind of like the same thing as like live streaming. It's like that same format. I think that's why I like live streaming, because it reminds me of like reality TV. That's like peak, like that's like the Osbournes and shit was still on, like West Coast Customs, like the Osbournes low key is like one of the first like family reality TV shows. Like, rest in peace, Ozzy. Damn. Yeah, that was a good show. I always like that dynamic, 'cause I love to see people fighting on camera, and I wish I love that. That's something I want to do more, is like kind of slightly script fighting, but like obviously you got to do that with people you're like very, very comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, because people love that shit. People love that shit. Although I be crashing out. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's not the best idea. But I just think it's funny. I've been trying to get my boy Gerard to like fake beef with me for years. It's just got to be the right situation. I think he would do it, but like I also don't want to do it because sometimes like shit comes up because people, you know what I'm saying? It's like art mimics life, or like there's a little bit of truth to every joke. That's what I'd be afraid of sometimes. That somebody will like go too far and like say some shit like this, like super personal. It's like, damn, you would have never make that joke if you didn't know me like that. You know what I mean? Type shit. And then you know what I mean? So you gotta be real careful with that. I guess I'd rather just beef with strangers than. What's crazy is you could just like stream and like not get in trouble for like filming people if they're like in public. That's what's the crazy thing about it. It's like you can just fucking literally get content. Like, man. I can't believe she heard me. Man, that was a good ass show though. American Choppers. Oh shit. That was a good show. They were making some nice ass bikes and shit. They were doing some crazy shit on that show. And the show with Jesse James. What was the Jesse James show called? Jesse James. It's like I wanted to do that shit. It made me want to do that shit. What was that shit called? Oh, West Coast Choppers. So that was the name of that show, huh? Oh, Monster Garage. That's what it was. Monster Garage. That show was crazy, bro. Monster Garage and then American Choppers. What? And then maybe like Pimp My Ride. Like what? Peak TV. Monster Garage was my shit. That man, they would just like do great, man. What they would do, and then like my favorite part was like the painting. Well, no, they would do the powder coat on the metal. They would do that powder coat that like almost like paint, but that's never gonna chip away. They would sandblast that shit, and then they would powder coat that shit. And they would do like the crazy ass paint jobs, like the candy paint, like with the fucking sparkles in the paint and shit, and the like that whole process, and just how they would do it, sprayed and suspended by the wire and spray around the whole thing, and then like the pinstriping and shit. Like just one dude that would just do the pinstriping, like man, that's good times. That's good times. Pimp My Ride though is shit. That shit is goat fucking show. They definitely should bring Pimp My Ride back. That'd be a good ass show. And I think that people should do like different versions of that, like Pimp My Stream Setup, or like Pimp My Studio, or like Pimp My, yeah, like whether it's music or video studio, or like, you know, just that little help, because some people just need a little help. They need some lights, they need some backgrounds, they need a better camera, they need better mics, you know what I'm saying? Just a little 5,000 that most people don't have, but like a production could probably like, you know, flip that shit and yeah, everything. Pimp My Booth, Pimp My whatever. They should bring back the Pimp My series, Pimp My Room, Pimp My House, you know what I mean? I used to watch a lot of shows like that. I used to watch like, not that I was like into interior decorating, but there were some cool little shows like, it was called Trading Spaces. It was like where like a family would go over and like make over like the other neighbor's house, and sometimes they would do some fucked up shit, and sometimes that shit was lit as fuck. There were some cool shows like that where I'm like definitely into like the before and after type thing, so I think that's what hooked me, which is a good programming to me, where they would kind of show like a glimpse of like, and you want to see how they got there, and then they show like the little drama to get there, and of course there was never enough time, but they would always do it because it's TV. I miss that era, and I wish that would that could easily come back as streaming. Easily come back as streaming. Someone, a big streamer, steal my fucking idea. This is the idea to steal. Nigga, DDG, Kai Cenat, Mr. Beast. He's not really a streamer, but he can do whatever he wants. Aiden Ross. Neon. Who's another big one? Who am I missing? Any of these phase niggas. Bro. Find small streamers. Pimp their shit. I feel like Kai kind of does it. Kai's like Batman. He just does it like under the radar, low-key. But focus on small streamers. Oh, your webcam is ass. Bro, go hook them up. Oh, I noticed you have a mic. Hook them up. Oh, I noticed you're shooting on an iPhone XR, Kyle Young. Hook me up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Oh, I noticed that you're an IRL streamer and you're consistent and you do your thing. We're buying you a TVU backpack. We're buying you a LiveU backpack. Anything. I mean, I know you got to pay the subscription, so it can only be so helpful. But like, nigga, like put people on. Buy somebody a S25 phone. Someone is streaming every day, but their background is ass. Go hook it up with some fucking dope ass lighting. It's not gonna cost. You know what I'm saying? That would be goated content, because when you help others, that's how you really build your legacy, is by building up others too. Especially when it's, you know, because it could be something that costs you nothing. You don't even feel the cost of it, but it could change somebody's life. And just you interacting with that person is also going to change their life as well. I wish there was more of that. But, you know, obviously it's like, you can't fucking help everybody. And, but I would love to see that. It could be like, yeah, it could be pimp somebody's ride. Like, it could be, oh, this person is streaming, they're homeless, but they're streaming every day, but they're streaming out of their car. Like, buy them a fucking Tesla truck. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Where it's like you're enhancing their content and you're also making an investment. I mean, obviously, a Tesla truck is wild, but like, you know, shit like that. Like, people would love to see that, the before. And you can also be educating people on how to improve their streams. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that can like really make a difference, and those people will be forever indebted. I'm forever indebted, like R. Kelly. You know what I mean? I'm forever indebted. That yak got the. That yak got the yak got the yak got the yak. You know what's I noticed is sad. Though I was thinking about this today. I stream every day. I'm at the point where it's like, this has never happened before. If my friend my friend Chad just invited me to some shit actually. I haven't even read it yet. If my friend invites me to something and I haven't streamed for the day, I'm going to leave that shit early so I can stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving early if I didn't stream. I would never do that before. I was never a leave early type of person. But now, if it's nearing 11 and I only have so much time to get to, I'm leaving the party early. And it's one of those things where I've tried to pause my streaming shit into my normal life, but a lot of people just aren't. I don't know, they just want to, and I get it though, like you just want to like not be on stream. And I can't really expect people to want to, but it's like, in my world right now, it's hard to like conceptualize how that would be a thing. Like, you don't, okay, I get it, but like, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's hard for me to relate because I'm just like so into this shit. And it's hard for me to relate when I know that this is the hottest shit out right now. So it's like I cannot turn down from it, because just because you don't know that this is the hottest shit in the world right now, it doesn't negate the fact that it is. You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to slow down. See, this bottle is not, there's no curse on Halloween. It's not even, you know what I mean? It's not even a thing. Halloween is soon, but myth debunked. You know what I'm saying? But that could be the confidence in me. I could still, this could still be the straw that breaks the camel's back. But you know, I only wish positive things. Bad things. There's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish on me. Free shit, do you? Bring the crashers to the party. And you know me. Turn up 02 into the 03. Imagine if I never met the Broskies. Oh yeah. So it's been 2 hours. Fuck it. At this point, it's all gravy. I'm chilling hard. I can't believe that 2 hours. Yo, I can't, but what is trippy though? I was definitely legit doing 4-hour streams, like just like this 4 hour. Like that's crazy to me at this point. I was. What the fuck was I talking about? I didn't even have chat. How the fuck was I talking for 4 hours? I was drunk. But how the fuck were we going for 4 hours? This is before Ty. This is before a lot of shit. 4 hours? 4 hours is out of pocket. It's not bad for a desktop if you have like segments, but this is one segment. This is one segment. Yo, to shower, I have to like wrap my whole arm in like plastic and tape it up. What the fuck, bro? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been showering a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be fully transparent. I have not been showering a lot since this injury. I'm not gonna cap. But I'm also not going anywhere. I'm not sweating or anything. I know that sounds crazy, but it is what it is. I've been washing up. I'll wash up. I'll hit the main areas with the hot water and the soap, but I haven't been like, yeah, I'll just keep it there. It's been a ride, I'm not gonna lie. Why waste your time? I gotta really come up with a couple ideas to send to Glacial for some collab ideas. I don't want to necessarily put it all on stream, but stay woke. Niggas creeping. They gon' find you. Gon' find you sleeping. Oh, so stay woke. I can't believe that song just completely turned into something else that it wasn't intended to. That's the crazy thing about art, is like people can interpret it as whatever. And that's just like not even about what it was used for in that movie and what probably people thought it was. Like, shout out Donald Glover though, aka Childish Gambino. I need to meet that dude one day. Shit, I need to meet Childish Gambino. Too late. Yeah, I'm telling you. If I start singing, if you ever see me singing in public, be like, yo, are you good? And I'll probably be like, of course I'm good. I'll probably jump on a table after or something. You know, but that's how you know. That's how you know. They say, how will I know? How will I know? That was way off. How will I know if he's really buzzing? How will I know if because is he drunk or not? How will I know if he's off the Henny? How will I know? Yo. Yeah, I'm mad that I like fell into Henny. I went so long without ever fucking with Henny. It took me like a good while to really start fucking with Henny like that. Like it took me like most of like Yo, I'm trying to think of what was the Henny catalyst. That was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's that shit. Cause I've been fucking with it though, but like, I can't remember, bro. I can't remember. Cause I feel like it's been earlier than I think, and I know, I don't know. It's been like an off and on thing, but like, I know at one point I just decided that this was gonna be what I drank. I remember earlier times, like during COVID type shit, where I was like fucking with it, but on some like novelty shit though, but not as like my main shit. But I don't know. It's a universal thing. Like they've been making this shit for a minute. So what was the year? Hold on. The year on this is they've been making this shit since yeah, I could feel it. 1765, a little bit after 1738. So imagine, and I think I said this before. Imagine being on. Ooh, that's AI. Imagine being on. We gotta make that right now. I want to see the context. Kyle Young, drunk. It might not let me do it. Off Hennessy in what did I say? 1765. I kind of want to see what it does, cause like it's one thing to be drunk now and like it's like, oh yeah, call it Uber. You know what I'm saying? There's like methods. Oh, drink a bottle of water. You know, but in 1765, bro, you're drunk. Like you might get burned at the stake for doing the wrong thing. You feel me? You might be put on the stocks where they put your head through the hole and your arms and the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a different time. So I'm at like, what does Hennessy look like in 1765? I feel like they serve it in a leather pouch or something. 17. Hold on. Let me see if there's an image. Obviously, there's not an image because there weren't images that at that point. But maybe. Well, oh, Richard Hennessy. Oh shit, an Irish military officer. That's why it's called Hennessy. Damn. I want to know what the bottle looks like. Oh, look at this. Hennessy Cognac 220 years. Oh, but maybe it looked closer to this. Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out that antidote. Yeah, that looks like an antidote. That looks like if you rub this, a genie will pop out. This looks like you could, you know what I'm saying, dress your salad with this. This looks like the first liquor ever made. This looks like this can cure 10 diseases. This looks like this can power a Porsche. This is different. Yeah, we were smoking on that, or no, we were drinking that brandy. Ooh, we need that. Not the Henny chest, the Henny barrel. Ooh. Shout out to Hennessy. Great company. They might be racist. Who knows? Hennessy bottle. I want to know what this shit looks like. I want to ask ChatGPT. Ooh. Oh, it's not Hennessy. I want to know what it looked like. Because if niggas were getting wild up, but maybe it was like, just because it was established, then doesn't mean like they had like crazy distribution how they have now. But like, oh, look at this old one. That reminds me of the one that you, so the green bottle Hennessy hit different. I'm trying to get my face so autofocus is. Green bottle Hennessy hits different. Anything in a green bottle is different. Damn, green bottle Hennessy is different. Yeah, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to generate Hennessy bottle in 1765 to see what it kind of looks like. Generate, damn, image of. Yeah, this Henny got me pissing more than normal. I don't know. Tonight's kind of off. Generate Hennessy bottle 1765. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out that antidote. Oh shit. Alright, we got content. We got content.
We got content.
Hold up. Alright, let's pull up. First, we're gonna pull up Sora 2. It did a good job. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even watch it yet, but I can tell it did a good job. Don't you let out that antidote. Don't you let out that antidote. All right, let's go. All right, we're about to. This is crazy. And it made it a green bottle too, bruh. This Sora 2 is on some different shit. It's not just an internal thing that makes videos. This shit is OD. Look at this.
I don't even know. Whoa, hold on. Floor's moving. Let me just rest a minute.
This right here,
stuff.
this Hennessy, smooth as butter.
1765, that's what the bottle say. Guess I'm in it. To the future or the past. I don't even know. Whoa, hold on. Floor's moving. Let me just rest a minute. This is the good stuff.
And this right here, this Hennessy, smooth as butter.
1765, that's what the bottle say. Guess I'm in it. To the future or the past. I don't even know. Whoa, hold on.
I don't know why it gave me that New York accent. To the future or Massachusetts. Oh, maybe that is how I would sound. Ah, that's crazy.
Floor's moving. Let me just rest a minute. This is the good stuff.
And this right here, this Hennessy, smooth as butter.
1765, that's what the bottle say. Guess I'm in it. To the future or the past. I don't even know. Whoa, hold on. Floor's moving.
Yo, it deadass made it a green bottle. Like, that's crazy. I didn't have to prompt that. Like, the fact that it could figure that out, it made me look like Benjamin Banneker or something, or Christopher Columbus, but shit, realistically, I probably would be a slave.
But let me just rest a minute. This is the good stuff.
And this right here, this Hennessy, smooth as butter.
1765, that's what the bottle say. Guess I'm in it. To the future or the past. I don't even know. Whoa, hold on. Floor's moving. Let me just rest.
So that just means niggas were getting drunk off the
Hold
Henny
on.
back
Floor's
in the
moving.
day.
Let me just...
I was trying to make a serious
Go
one.
watch day 148 now on YouTube and kick.com.
This zesty ass AI. What the fuck? I told her to put me in the red robe because I do have that red robe, but damn, it made me look like I do ASMR for a living. This is out of pocket. Here, I guess we can pull up the other one. Don't you let out that antidote. Probably only know. So look at this one. This is not bad. That just feels like it just has worms in it and shit. Not a bad bottle though. Realistically, probably what it looked like, low key. How do they even make the bottles back then? They're just blowing glass like it's nothing. And probably a lot of recycling. Probably a lot of recycling. They were probably recycling bottles like crazy back in the day. It was probably like you bring your bottle and they fill it up with Hennessy type shit straight from the barrel. Damn, this is dope, actually. That shit is dope as fuck. I know, you gotta think about like the actual year 1765. Like, damn, horses and fucking ships and sort of things like that. Let me close this. Stop being a bitch. Let me close. Oh, and Chrome, you're open? How is Chrome open? Whole ass app. That's why. Sora 2 is just the beginning. Just the beginning. I use Sora 2 to make like gifts, you know what I mean? Like, is me and my friends' friend Suave his birthday, so I just use it to make some like inside joke shit, you know what I'm saying? Like some like shit we've talked about in the past. Just like little inside jokes where it's just like, but I just kind of like use it and kind of visually represented it, and it's just like, it's cool little callbacks. It takes a couple minutes to generate. You can send it in the text, the group chat, and it's like, you know, it's cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Like little things that you only just kind of live in your mind. You can kind of like get out visually, and you never know what that could do for somebody. Now you never know what that could do for somebody. All right, we got a little bit of yak left. I guess we're staying on for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know, depending on how I'm feeling, I might go on YouTube vertical. I know I've teased that multiple times and have not been back in like a month or so, maybe more. I don't know how it'll go though. I don't know. I still need to come up with some more IRL ideas that I can actually do. I don't know. I just want to fucking drive my car. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to drive my car. I feel like I could. I couldn't not drive. You know what I mean? I could do it. Because even like when I was at the grocery store, I'm like, I'm gonna have to push the cart with one hand, but then I realized like my arm is like perfectly at the bar of the grocery cart. So I'm like, oh, okay. I still had to do mostly one hand, but I'm like, okay, this is not as bad. You know, move it over here. Move this shit over here, you know. It's healing. Man, bro. I've been yapping for 2.5 hours. Yapping. Yapping. Just talking shit at the end of the day.
We got content. I got the content.
And
I'm just a stream sniper.
at the end of the day, though I can't stream snipe right now. I can, but I gotta find some kick streamers. It's possible though. That is my goal for the month. While I'm banned, it'd be cool to get at least one stream snipe. Even if it's someone that's not like, you know, superstar streamer level, but at least, you know, someone to notoriety. Sometimes those clips go higher though. The smaller streamers, just because they still, if you're a small streamer and I know about you, you're probably pretty like, people probably fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like to be, you know, there's some power in that. It means like it's like high concentrate real fans. High concentrate real fans. So like a spliff mode or like a, I was trying to go for Ed Matthews, but he's back in the UK, so I don't know. That might have been like a, but that Ed Matthews clip is crazy because I posted my clip. Here, fuck it. Turn up. Let's do it. I will play my clip again, but I feel like everybody's already saw that anybody that's here, but maybe not. And then I'll play the Ed Matthews clip. I was dying when I saw this shit though. Why waste your time? You know you're gonna be mine. Bang. This is how we do it. So I'll play mine and then I'll go to the next one.
Yo, Dalton.
What's good?
Let's connect right now, nigga.
What's good, bro?
Let's connect right now.
How young?
How
Man,
young?
Okay, babe! Babe! Are you good? Babe! Sorry.
I do not know him.
I do not know him. Bitch ass up, Dalton. The craziest part is you can hear like screams in the background. That was kind of wild. Like, oh my god.
What's your favorite, bro?
This shit is crazy.
Nah, fuck that.
Initiating breathless execution. Initiating breathless execution.
Fuck this.
Initiating breathless execution.
No, I'm going to favorite, bro. Get the fuck off me, you cunt! I'll chin ya! Get me out! Get me out! Fuck you, man! You fucking man!
Look how quickly he's about to come back up. He's sold after fucking 3
Bro, that's
seconds.
my worst nightmare. I'm so claustrophobic, bro. Nah, fuck that!
Yo, I was dying. I was dying when I saw that clip. I'm like, yo, this nigga, yo. Yo, he fucked up the whole shit. Like, he ripped through 2 pieces of, like, can they easily fix that shit? I'm sure they can. Maybe for sanitary reasons, they already replaced it. But it's like, yo, you could see it, like, going up, like, 5 seconds later, it was about to, like, release. And he just fucking cuts through the and just like sells it on the fact that he's like, I'm claustrophobic. It's like, what are people gonna do? You can't say shit to people that have claustrophobia. Like, that shit's crazy, bruh. But he was saying it before. Maybe he does have claustrophobia, but he like extra freaked out on purpose. But that shit is fucking clip gold. The fact that someone's recording it is like, it makes me think like they watched some of him and he was like, yo, I'll fucking rip my way out. Like, it's probably real, but like, putting yourself in a situation for that to happen, yo, and yeah, that's one of the funniest clips I've ever seen in my life, bro. He just fucked up their whole shit, like off of like justifiable reason. That's the funniest part to me. It's still playing on YouTube. Yeah. And then you gotta like act like you're really freaked out, like, oh, what the fuck? And I don't know if that's like the only attraction there, so you can also justify it. Like, I didn't know that this was gonna be a thing. Like, well, obviously they know if they probably watched 1 million of those videos. That's why they showed up to that shit, because everybody did that fucking haunted shit. That shit's hilarious, bro. Yeah, he just like, how do you even like? That's gold to me. That's a golden clip. So I had to clip it on my page. I'm not gonna lie. I saw it on what's it called? X. And I was like, this, and so I had to look. I looked on TikTok to see if anybody had clipped it yet, and no one clipped it. So I was like, I gotta do it. But I'm pretty sure someone clipped it, because I feel like when I first posted it, the views were going up, but it just severely slowed down. Let me see if it's up now. Let me see if there's a bigger, because sometimes people will clip it, and then it'll. Yeah, there it goes. Let's see how many. Let's see how many views. I'm beating their view. He's still kind of underground though. So it's not like it's like huge demand on his clipping yet, because, oh, there it goes. Oh, 3 days ago. Oh, so I'm super late. I thought it was a new clip, so I'm late. And that one, not that much more than mine. I didn't realize it was 3 days ago, so I was already late. Let's see how many views are on this one. Okay, that one's, I mean, you know, but still not that many though. So I swear I could not find this clip earlier today. But on TikTok, a little bit better. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There's the one. I found it. With the, yeah. So someone actually beat me 3 days ago. That's why I kind of peeked out. Still a great clip. I still love having it on my page. That shit is hilarious. Because it's funny when you see somebody trolling and you know they're fucking like overselling it and like over trolling. Like, to me, that's fucking funny as fuck to see, because it's like their thought process, but it's like, I'm just trying to get this funny ass clip, so I'm gonna just like be OD as fuck. And then you gotta keep selling it to the people around, like, oh, I'm claustrophobic, I swear. And it's just like, wink, wink. That shit's hilarious. Yeah. I love that type of content. It sucks I feel for the people who's like, business that is, and they got to replace that plastic, but hopefully they just replace it a lot anyways. But That's a crazy thing. That would probably freak me out, but I don't think I would do that. But maybe to be funny, that's hilarious. But that's just inspiring. It's just like where you can like play with these loopholes, where it's like technically we're not gonna like risk that person actually having claustrophobia, though. Going into that, you could probably try to opt out. But man, that's just funny as fuck, bro. Sometimes you gotta push the line, the line of, but you gotta be careful because that line sometimes, once you hit it, you hit it, you know. But as long as you're not hurting anybody, you can push a lot of lines as far as like what you're allowed to do. Is there a rule about jumping on tables at TwitchCon? I don't think so. It's pretty subjective, but they can get you. Because what did I really do? You know what I'm saying? There's people doing crazy shit on Twitch every single day. How is that any different? Why is it different? Because I'm at TwitchCon. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to clip farm to the max. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you can't like say hateful things to people and, you know, assault people and shit like that. But like, you should be able to clip farm to the max. You know, at TwitchCon. Someone should start like a IRL fest. Isn't there someone already called that? That sounds familiar? But like an IRL fest where it's just like you people. That sounds like a dangerous event. But like just. Or a clip farm. That'd be a cool like festival, like the clip farm, and you could just like come and do whatever, and then you just sign a waiver. If you get hurt, it's on you. You know. That'd be fire. I could definitely see streamer geared events for sure. Seems to work. It's the hot topic. Bruh. I actually feel a little faded. I don't feel like faded off the Henny, but I do feel like the effects. It's not like I feel like I'm like, oh, he drunk. I just feel like, I wish I had this feeling the other day. But instead I was full of energy. It was daytime. I'm at TwitchCon. I'm feeling the vibe. So it's a little bit different. I'm hungry. This is like one of those things where it's like, what time is it? Where I would like order McDonald's or something right now on some like hungry shit. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. I won't order. See, I'm a fucking degenerate. Can I eat something else instead? Yeah. This is Henny. You got me fucked up. Hennessy. Oh, Henny. Hennessy. Oh, Henny. Baby girl. I don't even like that song, but I don't not like it, but I don't. It is catchy though, undeniably catchy. Baby girl. It's even on my soundboard. Oh my god. Am I really about to order some Mackers right now? That's how they say it in other countries. Baby girl. I want the points. I want to play Monopoly. Baby girl. Do I want chicken nuggets? Baby girl. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. You know, the only thing about like McDonald's barbecue sauce, I feel like you can only use it on McDonald's shit. It like only tastes good with like McDonald's. Try to like cook with McDonald's fucking barbecue sauce, that's just gonna be different. You're gonna be like, this just tastes like McDonald's, nigga. Baby girl, 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 girl. I hate this. I hate myself. I hate myself for this. You ever like hate yourself for the dumb shit you do? This is me ordering McDonald's at 2:09 in the goddamn morning, knowing I don't need any fucking McDonald's. I don't even want this shit. I just want the fucking McDonald's points. And the only thing, oh my god, I don't want this. I don't want it. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta figure this out because I don't really want the chicken nuggets. I kind of want the burger, but the chicken nuggets come with the points. Hold on. Yo, this is petty. McDonald's, Monopoly. I just gave up on spelling. I just let fucking Google fix it for me. Big Mac, filet of fish, 10 and 20 piece chicken nuggets, large fries, hash browns, and large fountain drinks. Oh, but if I get the nuggets, I get all three. Damn, cuz. Baby, oh my. To get a fucking, bruh. Oh. I gotta add 141 more to use Dash Pass, that's why. That shit came to $25 before. Wait, bro, shut the fuck up. Hold up. Bruh, that saves so much money by adding more. I don't want chicken nuggets, but I guess I will. I know this is some super stupid ass, casual ass chat. Stop the yap. Alright. I don't even know if I'll be online when I order this shit, but yo, I'm a fucking asshole. I'm a stupid ass fucking asshole, I'm not gonna lie. But what I'm not gonna be is hungry, bitch. Though I will be hungry 7 minutes after I finish this food. What is the McDonald's defect where you can eat it and 6 minutes later you're hungrier before you ate it? What is it? How do they do that? That's like some inverse MSG. That's like some like, how do they do it? Baby girl. We good though. Okay, so we still got a little Henny to finish, and it is 2 hours 38 minutes on this. Maybe we'll do a little McDonald's mukbang on a YouTube vertical, you know what I mean? Just for old time's sake. Yeah. I'm gonna drink my yak. I'm gonna drink it till it's done. It's almost done. I'm having fun. There's a reason I don't watch this shit back. Because cringe risk. But you have to embrace the cringe, but the best way to not give a fuck about cringe is just to not watch. Because even if you try to like, oh shit, we went up on this clip. Hey, shout out Facebook. The best way to avoid, oh, we got a like too, shit. The best way to avoid cringe is to not watch it. Because you might watch it to try to like fix shit. But then, I don't know. Don't water down your shit. You gotta stay with the sauce. You gotta like keep going until you feel like the sauce is right. And the only way you know the sauce is right is when people tell you, yo, this sauce is fire. But like, if you stop and taste the sauce midway, you might be like, fuck, I suck at making sauce. And then you might give up. You do gotta taste the sauce a little bit. But like, you gotta have confidence to taste your own sauce. Pause. So it's better to not taste your sauce. And this is breaking the rules as an actual chef or cook. You're supposed to taste before you present. But I think with this content shit, I think you just gotta keep making that sauce until it tastes good. So I guess you should kind of taste it along the way. No, you should taste your sauce in the beginning. Pause. Taste your sauce in the beginning. And like when you feel like it's like, okay, I like this sauce, keep making it the exact same way. And don't keep tasting it. Just stick with the recipe. Trust that recipe. And wait for somebody to be like, yo, this sauce is cool, but like maybe it could be more spicy. And then, you know what I mean? You taste it again and go, okay, yeah, you might be right. But no, because I was like thinking it was like, I wasn't like watching my VODs back in the beginning, but I was though. I was. I don't watch them anymore at all. I can't. It's not that I can't, it's just there's not enough time between like then and now. There is, but I rather, fuck it, what am I worried about? What did I do? If you watch my whole fucking 3-hour VOD and you find something wrong with it, then I won. You watched a 3-hour VOD. The fuck? That was the point. This is also another point. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Girl. It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? Is that not Nate Dogg at all? That's just all 50? No, is that Nate Dogg? Wait, is Nate Dogg on 21 Questions? What the fuck? No, that is Nate Dogg. It's gotta be. Would you love me in a Bentley? Would you love me on the bus? I got 21 questions. And they all about us. 21 Questions. Is Nate Dogg on that? I can't even remember because I feel like it could. No, it's definitely. And they yeah, Nate Dogg. Shout out. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Fuck, he died way too early. Nate Dogg. That's so weird, bro. Man, that shit's weird. Nate Dogg was like such a vibe. Like, never to be done again. Who's the closest thing to Nate Dogg? Who's our new Nate Dogg? Like, you gotta be like, you gotta have like an old school like R&B type shit, but also talking that shit though too. It's just a different type of vibe. I don't know if there's been another Nate Dogg. Actually, there's a lot of Nate Dogg. Anybody that's talking gangster shit, but doing melodies, I guess. But it's like the tone of his voice is just like, it's not necessarily like a useful. It's like a grown ass man type of voice. I don't know if we have that since. I don't know. The guy was down bad, and just like to be like the hook guy, like, you know what I mean. Like, he doesn't do a lot of verses. Once in a while, he got some verses. He might do like a bridge and a hook, but just like, I'm the hook guy. Like, I don't know. I don't know if there's a. I feel like Wally the Sensei is kind of like, well, it'd be like a Nate Dogg, but he does more like full songs. Not that Nate Dogg doesn't have songs, but you know what I mean. I feel like Wally the Sensei is close to that essence of like type of archetype of artist. That's the closest thing I could think of. And I'm sure there's some other people that are in that pocket too that I just don't know about. But yeah. Shout out Wally the Sensei. Where's Roddy Ricch? What a fucking run. Why is there no Roddy Ricch? I'm sure, watch me go to his Instagram and there's going to be songs on there. There's going to be songs on his shit that we don't know. I got 21 questions, and they all about us. Roddy Ricch. Man, such an amazing artist. Never any shade. So good. Whoa. No posts. Oh, he's on some other shit. He's on some other shit. He's on his, yeah, I made the box, nigga. Just wait. Shit. 0 posts. Damn, Roddy Ricch. Maybe he made his bag and he's like, yo, I don't have to do this. I made the box. I said, eat earth. That's something. Pulling out the coop of the box. The box. What's in the belt box? In the box. In the box. Pull out the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. Like the 80s. Oh, got the cash out. Yeah. Say slash lat. I don't ever sell my soul. I got back that. Where you at, Wat? That shit's hard. The box is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that was a crazy record. I mean, all his records. The one with Mustard. I put a brand new 4Gs on the Jeep. I drive it to the buddy bottles and underneath. All of my niggas got it out the streets. I put it on the racks inside. I remember hitting the mall with the whole team. Cause I'm ballin'. That shit is hard. The one racks in the middle with fucking Nipsey. With the racks in the middle. That shit's crazy. The fucking shit. My real favorite Roddy Ricch shit is the shit with Marshmello. Nigga, I was down bad. I'm in the dress for real. Project Dreams. That shit is incredible record. Incredible record. Shout out Roddy Ricch. Shout out fucking Roddy Ricch. I put the pretty 4Gs on the G. To the pretty bottles underneath. Cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I put 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting the mall with the whole team. That shit's so crazy. Cause I'm ballin'. That shit's hard, bro. What a run. That's a crazy run. Blast too. It was like Blast and Roddy Ricch were like on my radar at the same exact time. Fuck, Blast. Chosen? What? Chosen is forever cemented in urban music shit. Chosen is crazy. And that's not even like the first record too. That's like third record, but that shit is crazy. Girl, you chosen. Fuck it up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Shout out Blast. Blast is definitely on the soundboard. Shit. Man, Blast. It's crazy. It's crazy. Music is so weird, bro. Music is like here to. It's like music is weird as fuck, bro. Like if you don't get on that like radio playlist, and not that that's everything, because you have like people like NBA YoungBoy. I don't see how they just don't play a song on the radio just out of popularity. He has good records, like or like Tyler the Creator. But even he'll still sneak on the radio a little bit every once in a while, at least on some LA shit. Or he'll get like a big one, like Earthquake. Crazy records. Or Earthquake, I should say. You make my earthquake. It was crazy. You make my earthquake. I guess we're staying on for 3 hours. Fuck it. Don't leave. It's my fault. Yo, this nigga's being a bitch. Take me through there. Take me through there. Yeah, I might go on YTV later. So I got the energy, but I also I hate dragging out VODs longer than they need to be. Take me through there. But I also could just chill. You don't have to be on stream all the time. I'm not Emily CC. Shit. But when you get a chance, Google Kyle Young streamer, Emily CC. See what pops up. I'm not gonna lie. Or when you get a chance, Google streamer or rapper Kyle Young, TwitchCon. See what pops up. That bitch ass nigga Dalton is getting extra shine, but it's okay. I use his image to promote myself, so yeah. You're coming along for the ride, my friend, because you're not necessarily a Googleable a Googleable Googler. Let's see. Let's type. See, I be getting petty. I'm gonna type in "it's Dalton," and then I go to AI mode. I should type a streamer. Sometimes you gotta type a streamer. You gotta give Google something. Apparently this is one of Canel's day ones, but I still fuck him till it's backwards. Whatever. I don't care. Any viral moments. He drank a raw egg. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of developers of the game peak as a promotional stunt for the game was released. Okay, he was a part of Peak, okay. I'm gonna type in my name, see if it pops up. Yo! Yo! It put me in some other shit. Yo, they're saying now, look. Viral moments, known for his aggressive and chaotic stream sniping, including a moment at TwitchCon. Yo, they're putting me in a different category. Oh shit. Oh no. See? I'll be fucking around and fucking around. Aggressive. Am I an aggressive stream sniper now? I see, sometimes you don't go past the point of victory. I never saw aggressive. Typically comedic. Now it's all of a sudden interrupting FaZe Lacey's stream. Fuck out of here. Is he aggressive is out of pocket, although I wouldn't disagree. No, the Kyle streamer Kyle Young is known for being friendly and often described as the nicest. What about the Dalton? I try to, I'd be throwing myself under the bus to be objective. Yo, that's so crazy. You can go on a different thing and it says aggressive. Well, I guess if you're looking at someone like Dalton, anything is aggressive. Fucking bitch ass nigga. The Dalton decision refers to aquatic but comedic real life stream snipe. I did jump on a table. This is real. Temporary suspension, another injury. Intentional chaos. Damn. Aggressive is not aggressive. Counter is not aggressive. So why did you call me aggressive, you bitch ass clanker? Kyle is known for aggression. I thought aggression. Okay, Kyle. Don't be a bitch. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. I hope I'm not saying some AO shit. All right. Yes, the streamer and rapper Kyle Young is known for aggressive and chaotic behavior. See how they can play with you, play in your face? TwitchCon. Phase Adapt. See, it says Phase Adapt. It doesn't even know what it's talking about. It's Phase Adapt. Yes, it later became viral. So how is he? So how is he aggressive? I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, one example, but shit. You bitch. The aggression displayed by the streamer and rapper is typically linked to his chaotic and impulsive stream sniping tactics. Fine. Which have led to viral moments and confrontations, okay, sure, at TwitchCon, causing chaos, public disturbances, contrasting behavior. His aggressive style was highlighted when he had a notably calmer interaction, notably calmer, even though they all been calm. Young's aggression persona is deliberate strategy for creating viral, attention-grabbing content that successfully generates significant buzz within the streaming community, though it has also led to consequences like temporary deadass. Yo, at the end of the day gonna end, and you know, Google AI, you be on some bullshit, but you be on point too. So, Dalton Driscoll. Wait, hold up. My name is Kyle Young, so I can't say much, but his name is Dalton Driscoll. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If I had to choose between like I don't know, Fidel Castro and Dalton Driscoll, I might, you know what I mean? Sorry. Like, if I had like a free pass to like, never mind. But you know where I'm going. Maybe you don't. I don't even know where I'm going. His name is Dalton Driscoll. Bro, you sound like you fucking invented the Ritz cracker or something. You sound like you write children's literature in the 1980s. You look like, you sound like you have a law firm, my boy. Not that that's anything to be ashamed of. You sound like a fictional character in the Lord of the Rings franchise. You sound like a ballet move, my guy. Your name sounds like an edible treat. Pause, my guy. You sound like you do gymnastics, my boy. I feel like if I say your name to people, they will beat me up. You sound like you play lacrosse, my guy. You sound like a WWE wrestler that's like a B character, my boy. That just hasn't changed your name yet. You sound like you work for Santa Claus, my guy. You sound like somebody I want to slap in the mouth, my boy. You sound like a bitch, my guy. You look like if you stand out in the sun too long, you will get skin cancer, my boy. You look like you're transitioning. You look like a female to male type nigga, my boy. You look like your original name was Diana Driscoll, my boy. No offense. You look like you smell like a uncooked pack of hot dogs, my boy. His name is Dalton Driscoll. You look like your favorite. Never mind. Anyway. I love life and life loves me. The only thing I don't love is it's Dalton. Because he's a bitch. It's war. It's war. And if this means that me and Canel can't be close, I'll probably let it go. I'm not gonna lie. This is what we gotta do. We gotta stream snipe Dalton so that his page gets suspended too. That's the move. That's the move. But then it'll turn me into like a 2-month suspension or indefinite. But I'll just say I don't know because I never heard of him before because he's a bitch. Why waste your time? Damn, I can't believe I ordered McDonald's. I just fucked up my whole life. I'm not gonna lie. My life is ruined. Ruined. I did it all for the fucking McDonald's points. I'm a fucking lame, bro. Man, if I didn't love myself, I'd be lame as shit. So with that said, the lesson is love yourself because it goes a long way. You know what I mean? Something about like extreme confidence, which is hilarious, right? When you know someone has no business being so confident, but they just are, that shit's entertaining as fuck. Yo, it's been 3 hours and I'm just yapping and capping. I'm not capping. Sometimes you just gotta stay on. You gotta stay on to stay in. And you gotta stay in to stay on. It's the same. They're essentially the same thing, but very different at the same time. The difference between on and in. Because you could be on it, but not be in it. And you could also be in it, but not be on it. You know? You don't want to be in it, but not be on it. You could be on it, but not be in it for a while, but eventually you want to get in it. Okay? You want to be on it and in it at the same time. It's different. It's very similar. At the same time, it's not similar at all. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in the mix, but you want to be on your shit. But you don't want to be in the mix and not on your shit. You could be not in the mix, but on your shit, though, because eventually you could get in the mix. But once you get in the mix, you got to continue to be on your shit. But they don't hear me, though. Thanks for the pause. I'm editing in the background, and all I hear is, taste your sauce. I thought I was talking about the, yeah, that was a while ago. Damn, I didn't read that message. Something about the, oh, the sauce. I gotta rewind. I was saying I don't think I said any AO shit. Thought I was talking about barbecue sauce from, McDonald. Oh, wait. My order was it dropped off? Hold on. Your order, oh, your head, wait. Yes. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, where is he? Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like forever. You've been gone. Where's that song? Where'd you go? That was Fort Minor shit. So No Limit and Cash Money, they battled the other day and No Limit won. That's crazy. That's insane. But I mean, you gotta, it's like, yeah, I get it though. Like, obviously, like Cash Money, like, was Juvenile there? Like, the fuck? Like, I mean, without Wayne, it's kind of hard. But although Wayne, Cash Money, Wayne is like, there's not. I mean, there's some big records, but Wayne was definitely not the. He was the star of those records. He stole the show on his parts a lot of time, like Bling Bling and Back That Ass Up After You. Back, you know, those are the key moments. But like, I could see how they could move without him, like specifically Cash Money shit. But No Limit is crazy. To Win is out of pocket. That's crazy. I don't even see how that could happen. Because they probably judged it performance-wise or something, which it should be about the hits. But, bitch, you're here. Fucking shut your bitch ass up. Deliver my food. Shit. I'm not that mean. I'm actually not that mean at all. I'll be going outside to go get the food. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. For Kyle? Yeah. Thanks, bro. Yeah. Turns out he was just communicative, which I like. Communicative dasher. I gotta pee though too, real quick. We're still here. Hopefully I brought the mic back. The mic is, yeah, we're good. Hold on. We're back. I don't know if I'm gonna eat this whole McDonald's on stream. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I didn't even finish the yak yet. All right, we'll finish the yak, and then we'll peace out. It's been 3 hours. We don't gotta drag it. I was gonna hop on YouTube vertical, but it's like no point. It's tried and true. Eventually, I need to because I need to update. But I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to end the stream here. Just enjoy my little McDonald's, not be a fucking weirdo on camera. But yeah, I'll be back. Episode 152 tomorrow. 52. There's 52 weeks in a year. So we'll play off that a little bit. Or not. You know, sometimes when there's chat, I just get distracted and just start talking about that. So it is what it is. Today was a lighter chat day, which I'm cool with. Lets me get my shit off. And I already preface it with the yak shit, so it is what it is. All right, we'll be back next time. W stream, we'll be back. Peace out, peace out, peace out. We gotta end on the juices, just like that.